Hello everyone, welcome to the official watch-along for Manchester United versus Spurs at Old Trafford. Kick-off is just over an hour away. Exciting times. We've got a little bit of early team news from good sources on Twitter, which I'm not going to lie, the odd chances they can be wrong, but most of the time they are pretty reliable. So we're just going to give you that information a little bit earlier, and then we'll see when it actually comes out. But the lineup apparently is David De Gea, Diego Dalot, Lisandro Martinez, Varane, and Luke Shaw. So the same back five. Casemiro and Bruno do start. Eriksen's touch and go at the minute. There's not a lot of stuff surrounding Christian Eriksen, so I don't want to go full steam ahead and say he's definitely going to start. The rumours are that he's going to start. So again, we'll see that in 15 minutes' time. And then the big news is Marcus Rashford starting as a number 9. Rashford, Sancho on the left, and Anthony on the right-hand side. So, Shreyas, welcome to the watch-along, as always, the watch-along buddy. How are you doing, and what do you think about that lineup?
Yeah, I'm doing fairly well. Pretty interested. I was actually looking forward to how Ten Hag would select this squad, considering we have a really big game coming up against Chelsea on Saturday as well. So you would expect certain names, certain new names, I would say, to get picked. So that's why I think, considering the back five that we went with, I'm actually really concerned about Diego Dallo, because if you actually see it in that sort of way, Lindelof has come in and gone, so Varane, in a way, you could say he's had a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
With Luke Shaw, the thing is, with he gets some sort of rest, I would say, by getting swapped around with Malacia. But with Dallo, the situation has been that he has no one that can actually take his place in the squad. There's no one who can actually do the job for us at the right back position if it isn't Dallo. And considering the amplitude that and the intensity that these games like Tottenham and Chelsea would bring about, because these aren't the sort of games where you would expect any team to play liquid and fluid flow football, because Spurs are a team that basically play on the counter attack. They like to sit back and they like to graft out. They like to impose their physicality on teams. So in no way it is going to be an easy game for Dallo, I would say, considering he the kind of position he's playing in. He's going to have his work cut out coming up against the likes of Kulusevski, Son, or whoever is actually playing in the attack for them. So it is going to be really interesting as to how he is able to cope up with the pressure. And yeah, except that I think I expected Casemiro to start, because I think right now Spurs have a really decent midfield. I think they have a really balanced midfield with Bentancur and Højbjerg. I think they both fit the profile that Conte likes to play with, and they work really well together. So we need that physical presence in that midfield who can actually take care of the ball, take the pressure of the back four, and move it forward quickly. So I expected Casemiro to start. I expected Bruno to start as well, because right now we do need him. I think right now he's getting better and better. I don't think he's still at the level where he actually can get to, because when he does get to that level, we all know what kind of stats and what kind of performances Bruno can actually bring to the table. So I expected Bruno to start. I think that number 8 position is definitely going to be something that we need to look out for, because we definitely missed Eriksen in our last game against Newcastle, and it is pretty much certain that Fred can't do that job for us that Eriksen does. Take the pressure off, pretty much unleash Bruno in that number 10 role as well. I think he gives Bruno a lot of freedom while he plays as a number 10 in that squad, and that's why I think I've said it a lot of times as well that Eriksen is fundamental to our team right now, and if he's not playing, then our entire squad would fall apart, and that's pretty much what happened against Newcastle.
Apparently, it's the same team as Newcastle, but with Rashford as a number 9. That's what I'm seeing. So it's a late fitness test for Christian Eriksen, which is why I said it was touch and go. I'm not sure what's happening with him. So maybe it'll be a 45 minutes, him coming off the bench, and maybe we can add to the statistic that we already have with so many goals coming off the substitute bench. I want to talk to you about the midfield, the balance, because obviously that was a glaring issue when we played Newcastle on Sunday. Casemiro, Fred, Bruno Fernandes. When Bruno Fernandes gets isolated, we have to rely on Fred for creativity, pushing up high. We know Fred for his qualities, don't we? He's great work rate off the ball, but when it comes to technical stuff and the eye of the needle pass, playing through ball. He can't do that job, can he? So do you think we're gonna struggle now against the back five, having to rely on them kind of players?
Yeah, because I think first off there is George Tomlinson in the chat. Thank you for coming to the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are on 654 subscribers now, so hopefully we are able to hit 660 within the stream. So please make sure to like the stream and make sure to subscribe to the channel as well.
Right, quick, Claire, before you think it, I'll go for the quick lineup for people who are joining and listening. So the lineup apparently is De Gea, Dalot, Lisandro, Varane, Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Bruno, Fred, Rashford as a number 9, Sancho and Antony on the wings. But sorry,
I think first off as to how actually Spurs like to defend. I think right now they've got a really good defense. I think Romero is playing really well in their defensive setup. I think Eric Dyer has been a player that has actually been able to reinstate himself as a Spurs player under Conte. And except that, I think their fullbacks have been decent. I think Perisic has been a really good signing for them. I don't think anyone actually expected him to kind of have the impact that he has brought about, because Perisic basically played as a left winger or practically a left forward wherever he played up until now in his career. Right now at Tottenham, he's pretty much playing as a left wing back, and he's doing really good playing in that role. He's able to whip some crosses in. He's helping out Son. He's actually pulling out a lot of crosses for Harry Kane as well. So I do think Spurs have a really good defense, and considering that we are playing Rashford as a number 9, I don't think playing against a back 5 is the kind of a game where I would want someone like a Marcus Rashford as a number 9. I would definitely want someone like a Ronaldo to be in there, because I I think these are the sort of games where you would want that poacher attitude of your striker to be in there, someone who has that instinct to be in the right areas at the right time. And considering we're playing against a back 5, you would expect us to actually score a lot of goals through crosses, and we've only got one player who's actually good in the air when it comes to crosses, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo. Against Newcastle, when Ronaldo got subbed off, and in extra time we had that header that came in through Casemiro. He played a really good ball in, but Rashford wasn't able to convert that. That's where I feel that we actually lack. I think if we are able to generate some really good opportunities when we are putting those crosses into the box, I think we definitely need someone like a Ronaldo who's actually able to convert off those chances. And yeah, I think against a counter-attacking team, especially against a back 5, I don't think pace is the only thing that we could actually rely on. If it would have been against a City, if it would have been even against a side like a Liverpool, I would make a case for Rashford to start as a number 9, because these clubs do at times leave certain spaces in behind where Rashford can actually use his space and move into those spaces. But Spurs are a really compact side. They aren't going to leave that many spaces around. So I think Rashford will have a really tough game. I think starting Sancho and Antony both. I actually expected Rashford and Ronaldo to start, because I think Rashford was very impactful coming off the bench against Newcastle, and Sancho had a really good first half, but he faded in the second half. So I would have actually saved him for the Chelsea game and started Rashford on the left wing and Ronaldo playing through the centre. But probably Ten Hag might have some plan. Hopefully, he has some plan, because he pretty much went with same front 3 against Arsenal as well, and it seemed to work. So hopefully, our front 3 has a good game today. Hopefully, they're clinical as well, because one thing that we've been struggling with a lot is being clinical with our chances.
Do you think he's dropped him for the Chelsea game? Because as you said, you got Sunday Newcastle, Wednesday obviously today against Spurs, and then Saturday Chelsea. I don't think Ronaldo could play 90 minutes in every one of them games at his current age and physical condition. Just in my personal opinion, but I do agree with you to the point where you say Rashford starting as a number 9 against a back 5 is a little bit weird. Yeah. So I don't know if it's something that they spotted tactically, interchanging up top, bit of pacing behind, stretching the defenders. I don't know. It's yet to be seen. I'm going to have to wait for the game for that. But do you think that's what it is? Because Ronaldo, in his last 20 games against Spurs, he scored 14 goals.
He's
got a good record.
He's
got a good record against him.
Yeah.
In general, it's just a record that come up then. He's got 700 goals in 945 games. Sorry. So that the back 5 thing is the one that that makes me question it a little bit. Where I'm like, I'm not entirely sure about that, but maybe Ten Hag's got something up his sleeve, so I don't want to speak too early on that.
Yeah,
I will, in terms of our form, Trey, as last 7 games, 5 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. But after the Newcastle game itself, it did feel a little. Well, I don't want to speak for you, but for me personally, I feel like it was a little bit doom and gloom because of that Newcastle result. Because I felt like we could have got something from the game,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it was just like the chance. We weren't creating enough chances, were we?
Yeah, just on that, before I speak on that, 11 people in the chat. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like the stream as well. George in the chat saying we need speed late on, so I wouldn't start Rashford. That's where he shines in running in behind on tired defenders. Yeah, completely agree with that fact. I do think Rashford against tired legs can prove really, really dangerous, but I would still want him to actually play as a left winger even when he comes on, because that's where he's more impactful, when he's cutting on the side of the box and going in for the shot. And
Yeah.
I don't think as a number 9 he'll be able to impact the game as much, especially against a side like Spurs who are really, really compact and sit deep in their box. Um, with Ronaldo, I think yes, he might be saving him for the Chelsea game, because if you compare both of the games right now, I would say that in a way Chelsea are a much tougher side to come up against, considering the way they're playing right now. I think right now they're having one of the best, I would say, stints in this new season under Potter since he's come in. They've found their consistency, they found good form as well, and I think that could be a reason why he's actually dropped Ronaldo for this one. But yeah, it's like you mentioned, 700 goals and 945 appearances. One of the best players to ever play the game. Um, I do see him making an appearance in this game as well. I think in 65th minute or 70th minute, he will have to come on. Um, he's got a good record against Spurs, and hopefully, I think with Ronaldo, I would once again, the only thing is the minute he finds his rhythm, he's gonna start scoring in every single game for us.
Is
And
that where you stand with Ronaldo at the
yeah,
minute, Trey? Are you do you have full confidence that he can bounce back to the level that he was at last season?
yeah, and I think one of the biggest reasons about that is that World Cup is coming up really, really soon, and one of the things that Ronaldo has pretty much done in the last 5 years of his career on a regular basis is that he's not had, I would say, those many great starts to a season, but midway, I would say up until Christmas, that's when he actually, comes into his own and starts scoring goals for fun. And I think I would never doubt Ronaldo. I think every single person who's done that up until now has basically, been shut down by himself, by him. And yeah, I still think that he has the quality. I think he still has that eye. I think if I compare him to some youngsters who are up and coming up who've got talent, I think he still has more hunger, and he's got a point to prove. I think if you bench someone like a Ronaldo on a constant basis, I think whenever he's going to come on, he's want to score you a goal. Once again, his professionalism is something that you can never comment on. I think he's one of the best professionals to actually play for us in that squad. And yeah, I think he can bounce back. I think he definitely has the quality, and I think that he definitely has the attitude for it as well.
And taking it from individuals to teams, both teams obviously looking to finish in that top 4 spot.
Yeah.
Spurs have only lost 1 game this season so
Yeah.
far, and that was against Arsenal when they lost 3-1, I think. They're currently level on points with the champions Man City, and in their last 5 games, they've won 3, drew 1, and lost 1.
Yeah.
So they're in very similar form to us. It seems like both are kind of coming to that kind of top 4, a little bit of push, a little give, and one of us knock the other one down. Because I'm pretty sure, like I said, if we lose to Tottenham tonight, we go 10 points behind them.
Yeah.
Which obviously is pretty damning when you look at the Champions League race. How do you see that shaping up, especially if we lose tonight?
Once again, I would say Spurs have had, I think, one of the best starts to the season in their history. That's what I read a couple of days back.
Yeah.
And I think Conte is doing really, really good there. I, I, I think the most worrisome part right now is that their entire front three, their go-to front three, is still not striking the way it actually does. Son is not nowhere near his, I would say, best form, and we all know that at a certain point in this season he is going to hit that. And I think that's when Spurs will look even more dangerous. But right now, I think they've done really well, considering they've had some tough games as well. They've been able to manage some points at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. They've been able to graft out some really close encounter games as well. So yeah, I think they've had a really good start to the season. Definitely a squad that that I would say could easily make the top four. Definitely would could be in the contention for the Champions League next season as well. Uh, I think the only area where they actually trump us is that the squad is really organized. Like every single player on that pitch,
Yeah.
they know their job really well. They're very good with their instincts and they know how they want to operate on the pitch. One of the biggest reasons why we might not be able to match Tottenham by the end of the season is because our players hesitate a lot in those key areas, in those split seconds where you just have to make a decision and go for it. That's where we actually lack a lot, and I think confidence has to play a big issue for that. And hopefully, as the season progresses, our wingers like Rashford, Sancho, definitely Sancho, I would say, they definitely need to find that their confidence. They definitely, need to find more form. They definitely need to work more on the pitch as well. And
Yeah, he's not been good enough, Sancho, has it?
yeah,
So far, he's been like a roller coaster. Like
exactly.
plays really well against Liverpool, play really well at Arsenal, and then Manchester Derby he dropped off a lot. Like he's been so inconsistent.
Yeah, and that's one of the worrisome parts for me right now because we just signed Anthony for about 85 million, and
Mm.
he's going to take time to adapt. Uh, I would say that Rashford is getting better and better. I think we can see Rashford finding his confidence back. He looks to be getting into his groove. He looks to be scoring goals for fun at the moment, I would say as well. I mean, if you look at his stats for this season itself, he scored goals up against the big teams as well. So Rashford looks, I would say, better. Sancho definitely needs to find his form, and we really need Martial back. I would definitely say this. We definitely need Anthony Martial back in that squad because even though he's injury prone, whenever he's on the pitch, our front three looks much better. Even Bruno looks much better when he's playing on the pitch. I think he's able to, carry all three of the players, all three of our attackers played pretty well from the midfield into the final third, and his hold up play and link up play has always been well, and he just looks to have that really good connection with Rashford, Sancho, whoever is playing alongside him, and that's one of the biggest reasons I think that Ten Hag is actually been come out. He's come out and said that he actually banged on Martial to be the starting striker for us, and it's been a big loss that he's been so injury prone. I mean, I think he's got 3 injuries within the first 10 games itself, which is a really worrisome sign for us.
Sorry to interject, Shreyas. The
Yeah,
actual lineup's just come out now, and the early news that we had was pretty much bang on. So it is De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Lissandro, Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford up top as a number 9, Jadon Sancho on the left hand side, and Anthony on the right hand side. So the early team news is pretty much spot on. It was just touch and go with Christian Eriksen. That was the only thing, and I feel like Christian Eriksen will probably get a cameo anyway in like half an
yeah,
hour,
but
45 minutes, whatever it may
I
be.
actually expected McTominay to play this game instead of Fred. I
I
definitely,
thought he would.
yeah, I actually did, and I thought that Ericsson would swap around at certain point of time in this game, but I really don't. I really don't know why he's picked Fred. I think Fred had a disaster. I think one of the worst performances he's had up until now in this season. And up against a back five, you would want someone to actually, someone who can actually play good passes, someone who can actually play quick 1-2s and move the ball forward because you don't want to waste time when you're playing up against a back five. And I think it's going to be really tricky playing Fred in that
Spurs,
squad.
Spurs on the flip side have gone for a really compact team. They've got Lloris in net, Romero, Dyer, Davis as the back three.
Yeah,
They've got Perisic and Doherty as the wing backs. But they've really packed the midfield out. They've got Basuma, Højbjerg, and Bentancur in as in a
yeah,
midfield three.
yeah,
And then they've got Son Heung-min and Harry Kane up top. So it's literally a 3-5-2 with them two. Probably like Son will have that license to roam, get in behind, attack that left-hand side, like you mentioned before, with Diego Dallo. Harry Kane can drop into midfield, play him in behind. I think that midfield is going to be the biggest worry for me.
Because
I don't know about yourself.
yeah, definitely. Because if you look at that lineup, you can clearly see that Spurs are definitely going for the counter attack. They're not looking to actually dominate possession or anything in this game. They never have. And considering they've gone for a front two of Son and Kane, the minute we lose the ball in the midfield, they're gonna bite us on the counter attack, and that's a situation where I definitely don't want Fred to be around. Um,
Very steady midfield, isn't it? You know, when you look
yeah,
at Basuma, Højbjerg, and Bentancur, that's a very physical,
yeah,
energetic, like get stuck in kind of midfield. Højbjerg can get forward as well. It's funny,
exactly.
Shreyas, just before you dive into your point, we had a Spurs fan on
Yeah,
last
yeah,
night,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we was chatting, and we was all saying who do you think danger will be, and he said Højbjerg, and Sam started laughing, and he was like, "Trust me, the way Højbjerg's been playing at the minute, he scored in the last game." He's had a few assists, like he's been doing really well. So that could be a player to look out for tonight.
Exactly. And whenever a game against Spurs has come about, except Son, the only player I've mentioned quite regularly that I would take from that squad has been Højbjerg. The reason has been he is, I would say, a perfect CDM when it comes to his attitude and the way he actually progresses on the pitch. He's got a really, really good shot on him, and he has good ball playing ability as well. And he's a big rock in that Spurs midfield. And up against Fred, I think he'll have a really, really good game, no doubt about it. Because as I think the only thing Fred would right now bring to the table is that he's very, very energetic, and he would be able to, I would say, bring ball back, get some possession in. But the moment that he has to release the ball, that's where the question marks come in.
All right, I'm just watching Patrice Evans in a really deep conversation with Eric Ten Hag. Henri stood between them both and he's smiling. I don't know what he's saying to him. I seen something about Cristiano Ronaldo. He was poking questions. I'll get the quotes from that in a second, but I just think both of them have a really in-depth chat with him now. I'd love to know what they're saying.
Yeah.
I'll try and pull the
Uh,
quotes from it. But
Dan in the chat saying Ronaldo hat trick incoming. 1 second later, Dan has written in the chat Ronaldo dropped.
yeah, an hat trick from the bench, maybe.
Yeah. 12 people in the chat once again. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Please make sure to like. Please help us reach 660 subscribers within the stream itself.
I'm gonna try and get the quotes because
Yeah.
I think that something would have been something interesting would have been said there. When we bring Cristiano at a certain point, I'm sure he can have an impact on the game. With Rashford, you get more runs behind and he's more dynamic. I'm not sure if that was direct quote to Finger. He's an important player and can make the goal. He will come on and make a difference. I think it's more like a fitness thing. To be honest, I feel like physically he can't cope with the way Ten Hag sets up. I don't think he can cope with 3 games in a row like that. I really don't, and that's why he's dropped him. And I think it makes sense. If we're to win this game tonight, Shreyas, what's one really important thing you think we should improve on if we're to get a result tonight? Judging off past few games that you've watched,
I would
because
say
obviously,
definitely I would say our passing and finishing. These are the two
yeah,
areas where we actually need to operate a lot because um, our passing has been really, really inconsistent. I would say in certain areas with certain dynamics and certain players it has been good. Like you could see Eriksen and Bruno linking up really well, the passing has been good. Eriksen and Sancho linking up really well, the passing has been good. At times you would even see Tallo and Malacia of the flanks having really, really good passing in between them. So, and I think Lisandro is blessed with good passing ability on the ball. So with certain dynamics it has been really, really good, but at times it has been really, really inconsistent. Like you would see Casemiro playing a pinpoint 30 to 40 yard pass, but he can't make that simple 1 to 2 yard pass. And but I think when it comes to our finishing, that's where we actually need to work a lot because we missed on a lot of chances. I would say in the past 2 games, especially against Newcastle as well. I think we had 3 good opportunities to score, but we ended up bottling every single one of them. So I think finishing and passing definitely have to be 2 areas where we need to work on a lot.
Yeah. Just to start here for you, in the last 3 games, 84 shots attempted, and we've only scored 3 goals.
Yeah.
So that just shows not clinical at all. If anyone's watching right now and you're watching United on Amazon Prime, if you can, look, it's completely up to you. Get the quotes from what they say, because Ten Hag's spoken to Patrice Evra, Thierry Henry, and Roberto Martinez. I'd love to see what he said to him, because it seemed like a really in-depth conversation. So if anyone's got the quotes from that, I'd absolutely love it. Focusing a little bit more on Spurs, Shreyas, how would you assess them this season under Conte? His contract runs out towards the end of the year. There's a lot of talk about it. If he finishes in top 4 again, we asked Devontae last night, who was said Spurs fan on the show. He's not a fan of him. He said the football's terrible. Yes, we get points, but I'm a fan. I want to watch exciting football. I want to win games by playing exciting football. And he doesn't think that Daniel Levy is going to back him in the summer. What just give us your thoughts on Tottenham so far?
I think once again, when a manager has pretty much got to show one of the best starts that you've had in the history of the Premier League, you can't really make a case where you can actually say that we have to sack this manager, because what better do you expect? What better can you expect from a start when you haven't really had this great of a start in the history of the Premier League? And I think the moment you sign Conte, you actually sign with a certain style of football that he likes to play with. It's really disciplined, but it's really conservative as well. And right now he's making things work. I think right now he's also been able to get some really really good signings in Tottenham as well. I think Kulusevski has been a really really good deal for them. I think even Bentancur has been a really really good deal for them. Except that they signed, I think, Jet Spence for that right wing back position. They've gotten Bissouma, so they've been really really active this window. They've got some really really good signings.
Yeah.
I mean, Conte has never really been the manager who stuck around at a club for quite some time in the past few seasons. Like, it's been one club that he's been at for a couple of seasons, then he leaves. So maybe there could be some news about it, whether he would leave at the end of the season or not. But I really don't see it happening. I think if he makes top 4, I think he'll still be there.
Just very quickly, Eric Ten Hag has been speaking on Bruno Fernandes as well. He said, I think he can be more effective if he plays more centrally, plays more around the striker and arriving in the box. Lots of drips of different quotes. Yeah, that's the same quote there. I wish I had my earphones in now so I could listen. I could have listened to the thing. Come on, there's got to be more quotes on that somewhere. Don't know. I'll go through more and more as you kind of come in.
Yeah.
I thought on Sunday in particular, against Newcastle, I've always said counter-attacking football is our kryptonite. Spurs, as we know, solid defensively. They're playing away from home. There's not going to be many spaces. You've got Harrison and Kane, who can both hurt you on the counter-attack. 3 clean sheets in the last 5. The mentality is completely switched. But one thing I pointed out on the preview was when they've travelled away. So when they went to Arsenal away, they got beat. When they went to West Ham away, they drew. When they went to Chelsea away, they drew. So big teams near the top of the table, when they've gone away from home, they've either drew or lost.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. And one positive for us is our record against them at Old Trafford. The last time they beat us was 2020 in October. Do you remember what game that was?
Yeah, 6-1. I definitely remember the game where Maguire pushed Luke Shaw.
Yeah. He's like donkeyed into him, didn't he? Yeah. And Marcel got sent off.
I can never forget that game in my life.
Yeah. So that was the last time they beat us, which was nearly 3 years ago now, which is I suppose a positive in our defence. So that's something I'm holding on to going into this. But I on it genuinely, like an early prediction, I think it's going to be a 0-0, or I think Tottenham are going to hit us on the counter or get a dodgy VAR decision.
I think either way, if we win or lose, I don't see it being a game where we will score a lot of goals. I think it would definitely be a 1-0 game, or probably a 0-0 draw as well. 16 people in the chat. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are on 654 subscribers now. Make sure to interact in the live chat as well. Sam saying boo Fred. Adam saying why couldn't the bicycle stand up because he was too tired.
Oh, come on, Aaron. That is a dad joke. That's the biggest dad joke I've ever heard in my life. Too tired, Jesus. Yeah, anyone watching, please, if you've listened to the interview that Ten Hag's just done with Henry, Evra, and Roberto Martinez, let us know any quotes from that so we can pick at it, because I can't see any quotes online on Twitter or anything like that. So I'd love to hear what he has said. What's your prediction for the game, Shreyas? Early predictions.
1-0.
Everyone else in the chat as well, give us your score predictions. How are you feeling about the game tonight? If there's anything that concerns you, who different players that you would have started. Would you have started Cristiano Ronaldo, or would you have gone with Marcus Rashford? Let me know your thoughts, please.
I would say 1-0.
What was your score, Shreyas? 1-0.
Yeah.
To us or them?
To us.
To us. Oh, I do like your positivity. You're very positive around United, aren't
you? The main reason I'm saying 1-0 to us is because I'm actually, I'm staying up till 2:30 or 3, and if we end up losing 1-0, it's going to be really brutal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to regret my decisions.
I'll tell you what, I'll make you a pact. If it goes the same way as the 6-1 game did, you can just leave and just go sleep, because I don't want you enjoying a 6-1 loss and having to go in college knackered tomorrow. So if it does get to that, we get someone sent off and we're 3-0 down, you're more than welcome to and I'll paddle this boat. I don't mind.
I mean, it's
7:30 over here, so
it's still something that you signed up for. So
I like it.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Once you sign the dotted line, that's it. It's done.
Yeah.
It's what it is. You touched on him near the start about his progression, and you think he's playing better. He's obviously not getting the goals and assists that he was when he first signed. His first season for us was 18 goals, 12 assists, was it, in the Premier League, something?
Yeah.
I think he's only got a couple goals now, one and a couple assists. Does that worry you at all from a statistical point of view? Are you happy with how he's doing in the actual games?
If you look at it, definitely if you look at it from a statistical point of view, it is going to concern you a lot. But I think if someone is actually following Bruno like really, really closely, the way he's been playing up until now this season, you could see him adapting. You could see changes to his play as well. Something that he wasn't doing last season, he is doing this season now. He's taking care of the ball a lot better. I think one area that he's actually, I would say, improved a lot is his ability to hold the ball better, and he's not lost the ball the way he used to lose the ball last season. I still remember that he lost the ball about 210 or 12 times last season in an attacking position, which led to a counter attack. And so definitely he's worked on that area a lot. So yeah, I think he's getting better. I would say he's nowhere near to the level that he actually can be at. The levels that we've actually seen him at, I think he's still way off that. But he's getting better, and I hope that he's able to reach that level soon, because the moment Bruno starts clicking in that lineup, you can see our entire front three in a completely different picture. You would see more chances being created. You would see Rashford, Martial, or even Ronaldo, whoever is up top, getting more chances and more service, and especially the games where we have to, fight against sides that are very compact and are well organized.
One thing he doesn't get praised for enough, I don't think, is his durability. The guy never gets injured.
Yeah.
He's never ever injured. He plays every single game, definitely. 90 minutes a game, and covers more ground than most players on the pitch. And I think that is a refreshing thing. We was all discussing, weren't we, in the summer when Ten Hag was coming in, what decisions he's going to make. Will he drop Maguire? Because Rangnick didn't. When Rangnick came in, he carried on playing him even when he was playing shit. And basically, Ten Hag gave Maguire the own rope to hang himself. Obviously, it's a metaphor, but I'm saying he gave him a noose to hang himself with, in a sense that you go out and play. If you play well, then you'll stay in the team. But that Maguire hasn't, so he's been dropped. Obviously, he's injured at the minute, but he's not getting back into that team. And I think Bruno would have been dropped if he was concerned with him, or he wasn't happy with his performances, and he wouldn't have made him captain. So he definitely sees something in him and sees a leader in him and sees set qualities. But I am still waiting for a little bit more from Bruno Fernandes. I don't know what people think in the chat as well. But let us know in the chat what you think about Bruno at the minute, if you're happy with how he's performing and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And we're up to 656 subscribers. So Yeah,
Yes, let's go.
make sure to smash that subscribe button and help us reach 660 within the stream. Adam in the chat saying Ten Hag said I'm feeling positive. We have worked really really good in training. We have a game plan and we need to stick to it. We have pace up front and Phil Jones will come up. Okay.
Uh,
The last line is we have pace up front and Phil Jones will come on up front.
Who said that? Adam.
Adam.
Oh, of course he has.
Yeah.
He can't go a show without mentioning Phil Jones,
Yeah,
can he?
yeah.
You know what? I think when Phil Jones leaves, we should do a leaving party with Adam because he's going to be a little bit emotional. He's going to be a little bit upset.
I think
We'll all get a bottle of champagne or ginger ale in your case and pop it for Adam.
I think he'll leave.
I
when
think
the
it's got an
Glazers
affiliation.
leave. I think he'll leave when the Glazers will leave.
Oh fucking hell! I think the Glazers will be even longer than that.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I mean, you never know.
Mm.
Phil Jones could even be at the club by the time he's 40 or 45 years old. I mean, he definitely.
It wouldn't surprise me with Phil Jones if he would be on like some of the legends. I don't know why I'm doing quotes because there are legends like Brian Robson who do things behind the scenes and go on tour with United with the media team. I see Phil Jones as doing something. He will stick around that. I don't know what role. I don't know what he's qualified for, but I feel like he will stick around in some capacity and do something within the club. I don't know what it'll be, but I can see in 10 years, 15 years time, when we're on a pre-season tour or in Australia, Phil Jones will be over there doing the VAR machine or some kind of shit, like doing some media work.
Yeah. I think the reason the Phil.
Your voice went really high then, Shreyas.
My voice went really high?
Yeah, you went, I think that. I was like, whoa, where's that come from?
One second.
I think that. Oh, who's this? Who's come over to speak to Doherty? I think we can target him tonight.
Yeah.
Doherty on the right wing back.
Yeah. I think we're so poor when it comes to our outgoings. I think if we would have been a bit more active in this window itself, we could have gotten rid of Eric Bailly, we could have gotten rid of Alex Telles. We got rid of Andres Pereira after 4 seasons, and I think we could have easily generated about 40 to 50 million this season itself. I think if we could have easily sold someone like Dean Henderson as well, and if you look at it in that way, if we would have had those outgoings, maybe we could have had Gakpo in. Maybe we could have had Gakpo in within this transfer window itself. Maybe if we were more active in the window, we could have gone in for someone like a Yuri Tillemans for 20 to 25 million when Frankie de Jong didn't pan out because we're still in search of a midfielder.
Have you seen the stats? Not the stats. The the quotes that's come out from Gakpo about United. I'm sure you would have seen it. Yeah, about the fact that he was gutted that he couldn't join United, and he's spoken to Ten Hag before about it, and it's like it's very, very strange for a player to come out and say that, innit? You don't really see that much from players. I don't think his manager, a legend of our club, Ruud van Nistelrooy, that's his current manager, and maybe you can pay a bit of credence to him for how he's been coaching him, and that's maybe why he's been getting more goals and assists and stuff. But it's weird. I felt like it's very weird for players to come out and say that, especially when he's signed to a club. You don't really see that often. And I think one thing I've always mentioned when we're going to sign a player is make sure he really wants to be here. Make sure he wants to join United. And all we're hearing coming out from it, he rejected Leeds, he rejected Southampton, he's rejected a few other clubs because he wants that United move, but we didn't have the financials to cover it to go get him. I don't know if he'll still be available by the summer. That's my only worry. But that is a player I would definitely go get. He's got something like 13 goals and 9 assists in 15 games or something.
He's pretty much, he's got almost the same stats as Haaland up until now this season, which is really, really impressive considering he doesn't even play as a striker. So I think he was really, really close to a move to Manchester United, considering him and Ten Hag have had some big conversations about a move.
Agents as well.
Yeah, and I think he banged on a move to Manchester United a lot, considering the way that he's come out with it. And his statements clearly show that he wanted to be at the club. So I think it's a shame we couldn't sign him within this window itself. It definitely is. I think if we would have had someone like a Gakpo in, we finally could have said that we've got depth, because you just put Gakpo into the mix, then you've got, for our winger positions, you've got Anthony, you've got Sancho, you've got Rashford, and you've got Gakpo. So you've got four positions filled in within your attack by the wingers, and then you've got Martial and Ronaldo. So it would have been a very, very balanced lineup. It would have been a very, very, I would say, a situation where even if someone was coming off the bench, you would expect them to bring a certain amount of quality. There wouldn't be a situation where the graph and tempo completely drops when a player comes on. So yeah, I think it's a shame considering the way he's actually been playing this season as well. Like 13 goals and 9 or 10 assists up until now, having almost the same number of goal involvements as Erling Haaland. I think it's really impressive. So yeah, hopefully in the window itself we can sign him, because I still think that he's got a release clause on his contract. So if we are able to like sign him for about 30 million or so, I think it would still be a really, really good deal.
I want to bring the conversation back slightly to Cristiano Ronaldo. And a lot of people criticising him being dropped in a game like this against Tottenham, which I understand it from certain points, but Ten Hag's come up with a really good answer here, like one of the quotes. He said, the game is over 90 minutes, so to start this is the best team. Tottenham are very comfortable at the back, play out, so you need a good press. They have a good transition, high intensity, so we need to pick a team to match that dynamic up front, which I think is a great answer from so you can see what he's going for.
Yeah.
I thought it was like energy pressing anyway straight from the start, because Ronaldo can't do that efficiently for 90 minutes. And if you have a lapse in that game, a 20-minute period where they're playing out from the back and that press isn't absolutely spot on, they're just going to cut through you like an open knife. Oh.
I think it's gonna be really important for Rashford to actually play well in this game as a number 9, because if he doesn't, then Ten Hag is going to get a lot of belters. I think he got a lot of criticism for taking Ronaldo off against
Yeah.
Newcastle itself. So now he's dropped Ronaldo again in a big, I would say, it isn't a game where you would expect a lot of good football to happen, but it is definitely a game which carries a lot of weight in the points table and the charts as well. So Rashford definitely needs to have a good game. Hopefully, Ten Hag has a game plan, except for the fact that uh, Rashford is Rashford is blessed with pace and he can hurt Spurs from by if he is able to get in behind. But if that's his only plan, then it's going to be a tough outing.
Well, here's a hypothetical plan for you, Shreya. Just imagine this.
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah.
Summer.
Yeah.
We go and get Yao Felix.
Yeah.
Up top.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
You think it's suit the system? You think he'll be fluent enough?
Yeah.
Press?
I think definitely. I think he would be fluid in the press, and another thing that he would actually be good at would be to actually hold the ball well, and he's actually a really, really clinical finisher. I think in Atletico he really, really doesn't fit the profile of an Atletico Madrid striker. I think he needs to be at a side that is able to progress a lot. I think he needs to be at a side which likes to play attacking football. And just I think in a hypothetical situation, just imagine if instead of Erling Haaland, City went for someone like a Joao Felix. I would still expect him to have a similar season to Haaland's.
I think they would have gone for something like that if they stuck with the same style that they was playing. With the false nine, with when Foden was playing there and Sterling and all these kind of guys. But because they switched it to that kind of focal point in Erling Haaland, which obviously paid off. But I think he could be that kind of player. I also think he'd fit in Arsenal really well before Jesus went there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal, I would say even Chelsea, he could really fit well in a Chelsea lineup as well, because Chelsea has been crying out for a striker, and I think in the glimpses that he's shown when Atletico have been attacking, especially against us, I think against us he was phenomenal last season in the Champions League. It definitely was. One of the reasons why we ended up losing the tie was Joao Felix, and he is a player who's going to be leaving Atletico. He definitely is, whether it is this summer window or whether it's the winter window itself. But he definitely would be moving. Exhibit in the chat saying Ten Hag already knows that he has to rotate the forward trio, but none really work. Why doesn't he give chances to someone like Garnacho, etc.? I'm tired seeing and hearing comments with Garnacho still young. blah blah blah, then when can he develop if he is always on the bench?
Yeah. Can I just say big up to Exhibit? I've not seen him in the show for a bit,
Yeah,
but nice that you joined us for the watch along. Big up yourself. It's usually a regular. The Garnacho thing, I understand. I think players like that have deserved a little bit more time. I'd fully agree with you that. Obviously, the number 9 situation is very different. We've got 3 players who can play there. We've got Rashford, Martial, Ronaldo. Martial is injured frequently. He keeps having different injuries. We can't get any consistency out of him, although he would be the best option for there. Cristiano hasn't got the physicality to deal with 3 games in a row, 90 minutes. I don't believe anyway. It's my personal opinion. And I only think Rashford can play as a number 9 in set games. So you're very thin up there. You can only choose set play. You can only choose what's at his disposal. I'm sure if you ask Ten Hag, he'd be like, go sign Gakpo, go sign fucking Felix, whoever it is up top, and go sign this player if he wanted to. But because we heavily invested 220 million, you
yeah,
can't really invest any more than that. Well, especially if you're the Glazers.
yeah.
So
I think I would agree with that as well. But I think, yeah, definitely in certain games you could actually, try and get at least 10 to 15 minutes in for players like Garnacho. I would even say
yeah,
Pelistri. Like
I
in
agree with that.
I think certain situations you do need fresh legs on the pitch. We've seen players actually fading off in the game, especially Sancho. And when you are playing someone like a Rashford up top, you don't really have another player to actually bring on as a winger. So why not bank on the youth? Why not give them a chance?
To be fair, I think he would have done that in the Europa League
Yeah, yeah,
if we kicked that
exactly.
campaign
Yeah,
off
yeah, yeah,
with a win. But because we lost to Sociedad, it then meant we had to go to Sheriff and Ammonia and had to bring that 3 points. And you even saw against Ammonia, we played our strongest squad and we only just fucking won 1-0 with Scott McTominay scoring in the 93rd minute. So if you're starting youngsters in that game, you're not getting that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we would have got that kind of result against
yeah.
them teams, and then you're struggling in Europe. Then, so what I think he's doing, I think he's waiting for the FA Cup draw when we go into that, and we were playing out Tranmere at home or these kind of teams. That's when I think you
I
might see a
hope,
Garnacho and
I
plays
hope
like that.
we're able to see them because I think they definitely need some game time. I think they have the talent as well. I think not just Garnacho or Pelistri, I would say even Charlie Savage and Zidane Iqbal. I think after the preseason that they had, they definitely deserve a shot to actually show what they're capable of. Whether they're ready or not yet to be on the bench for us. Uh, I think these players should definitely have gotten loan deals this season. I think if we would have been able to get them loan deals, like we were able to get Jimmy Garner last season on loan deal to Nottingham Forest, I think if we could have gotten these guys on similar deals, it would have worked out really, really well. But sadly, we couldn't. Zoe's Media House in the chat saying, "Hey guys, Amazon Prime coverage of the match is absolute poor quality."
Oh, it's saying poor quality.
Yeah,
Is it really? I've got it on here, but obviously I can't. I've got no sound on, so I can't really see what the crack is or what's going on. But as long as I get to watch it, that's all I care about, especially if the sound's off.
yeah.
To be honest. Just a little score update. Southampton are beating Bournemouth. Chelsea are drawing 0-0 with Brentford. Liverpool 0-0 with West Ham so far, and with Everton. So
Southampton
it'll be
leading 1-0
interesting.
against Bournemouth.
Yeah, be interesting to see how Chelsea and Liverpool get on tonight, and Newcastle, to be fair, in terms of for that top 4. Hopefully, Brentford can get something against Chelsea. West Ham is always a tough game. Who Liverpool have got, and Everton tough game as well for Newcastle. So 3 decent games there. It'd be decent to see how they kind of pan out. You know what? I'm really excited for this game. Really excited for it. I feel it can go one or two ways. Like I said at the start, it's a penalty to Kane. We
Yeah,
lose
yeah,
1-0. They have a counter attack. Or I feel like if we get the first goal, it can be a bit more open and expansive, and it can go
yeah.
like a 2-2. But yeah,
Definitely, definitely. I think one of the biggest things is if for either team, if they get the early goal, they have the best shot at winning because both the teams, when it comes to their defense, they are really good. Like if you
yeah,
look at our back 5 with Luke Shaw, Varane, Martinez, Dallo, and Casemiro, you wouldn't expect us to leak many goals in this game. So, yeah, the early goal is going to be really crucial. Exhibit in the chat saying what I want to see is Garnacho, what Garnacho can give to us when he started and not as a sub. If he shows good determination, hunger, and also ability, then we can start him and rely on him. I can say that because I saw all his match until he won the trophy. fair point, but I think considering for Garnacho to play, I think Sancho will have to have shockers for at least a couple of months, because right now the wingers that we have, they they've been bought on such a high fee, like Anthony for 85 million, Sancho for about 80 million as well. It is going to be really difficult for us to bench them, and right now the biggest challenge for Ten Hag is to get the best out of these players. He's got to make the best of what he's got. So I think right now he's relying on these players, but maybe when Garnacho gets the opportunity, he's able to grab it really well. And you never know in football. You saw Anthony Elanga last season starting regularly for us in the latter stages of the season. So you never really know with these youngsters.
You have to remember as well, Ten Hag is seeing these every single day in training. I trust his decision making, and I trust he can spot a talent because he's done it numerous times before at Ajax. So maybe he thinks they're not ready yet. He doesn't want to kind of throw them into the fire. He's been getting results. I touched on before. In our last 7 games, we've won 5, drew 1, lost 1. So clearly, whatever he's doing is effective and it's working at the moment. Maybe he needs to make a few changes. We've got quite a few games coming up. We've got Chelsea after this, West Ham. I think we've got Sheriff, and have we got Sheriff again? I'm not sure. We might have Sheriff at home, and then we've got Sociedad and Villa. Yeah, so it's a busy, packed out schedule. And look, he's gonna have to give players game time at some point, even if it is the FA Cup. Especially players like Donny, who we haven't even mentioned. Donny van der Beek, and I don't know what plans he had for him. I don't know if he's going to go in January. Go on. What's been said in the chat?
Not that. I just don't know what Donny has to do to get game time. Like, the best case scenario that could happen for him happened, and he still can't get any game time. So, it's really weird as to how Donny is progressing in his career at Manchester United, because now that Eriksen is injured, I actually expected someone like Donny to come in and play in that Eriksen role for us, because Fred can't do the job and McTominay is pretty much being used as a CDM. So even now Donny is not getting game time is something that is very sad.
Can I just say, it's gone up to 660 subs
yeah.
so far. Thank you very much for that. Smash a like on the video as well if you're watching. Push them likes up to double figures for the watch along if you can. Thank you, you bunch of legends. Anyone who's been on YouTube or trying to build a social account, anything like that, knows how much of a grind it is. So any subscription, any likes on the video, even comments, whatever it is, we really appreciate it. Genuinely, I mean that. We really do appreciate that. So thank you very much to everyone who has done that. And hopefully you enjoy other content for the rest of the week. We have content every single day, a variety. So yeah, you won't be stuck for that. Every day, 6:30, 7 o'clock, roughly, for them shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting. I keep thinking we're at the weekend. So it's Tuesday, we've got that. But obviously it's Wednesday, midweek game, which is unusual at 8 o'clock. So we've got Chelsea Saturday, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we'll have a preview on Friday for that and press coverage, and then obviously we'll be live for a watch along for Chelsea at 5:30. Thursday, tomorrow night, we'll have an FPL roundup and a bit of a breaking news show, and then Sunday's usually a bit laid back, so it's either like a Sunday social or another kind of show or like another news show. So yeah, nice variety. Got loads of different lads on the channel. As you can see, the wonderful Shreya Singh, the Pride of India, alongside me with this watch along. Got a little Irish tinker, a little Irish lad in there, a few Mancunians, another Indian lad. We had a Spurs fan on last night. We had an Everton fan on last week. So yeah, it's variety is an understatement, I would say. I'm going to practice over beer.
Yeah.
Technically, it's Friday because football's on, so I can have as many beers as I want. And that's how it works.
Exhibit in the chat saying Bruno red card and injury. Maybe it's
don't say that.
Yeah.
Okay, the last thing I want now is Bruno getting a red card or an injury.
Yeah.
In the next few games.
We're already struggling for fitness.
Eriksen's out. Out. He can't play in the 8. So who the fuck are we going to play in it? Genuinely, who would we play in the 10 now?
Fred.
If Bruno... Oh, no. We saw that against... Was it Sherry?
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was against. Yeah, no, I don't want to see that again. Ever again. It was awful.
It was against Sociedad.
Yeah, he's got absolute slinky feet. I don't want to see him as a 10. I'd rather see Jadon Sancho in the 10, to be honest, and put Rashford on the left and Thingy on the
That
right.
could actually work really well as well.
Yeah, we were discussing that on the show last night. Yeah. Because he's got the creativity, he's got the dribbling, but Severe mentioned one thing. He was like, I'm not sure about his work rate off the ball, because Bruno brings so much of that to the game. He doesn't think Sancho would have the same kind of the same kind of output as Bruno would off the ball. Oh, okay, now. I'm going to hold my breath for 30 seconds. I've got hiccups, so you take the floor, Shreyas.
Once again, guys, please make sure to subscribe. Nick might die on stream, so hopefully we get a lot of interaction while that happens. What time is kickoff? 5:15. Okay. No. 5:10. 10. Oh, 20 minutes. Okay.
Oh, really bad hiccups, man. Just see Fred the Red turn up behind Henry and Evra, then just pat them both on the head. That's hilarious. Oh, look, yeah, 20 minutes till kick-off. It's been quite a big build-up, this, hasn't it, to be fair? What time did we go live? 7 o'clock, was it?
Yeah, about.
Yeah, so you lucky bastards have had 1 hour and 15 minutes, but by the time we kick off with me and Shreyas.
Yeah.
You thought you was having a shit Wednesday until you turned on this show, and you was like, boom. Hit an absolute struck a gold mine when you came onto this channel. An absolute fucking gold mine. Let's see, I always like going over to Twitter to see people overreacting on there. Let's have a look. What the fuck? Just something. Have you seen that in the chat, Shreyas?
No, what's that?
Have a look in the chat. Sorry to be a little bit exclusive and private, but I can't really say it on the stream. It's funny. The bottom message.
What's
that? Another quote coming from Eric Tenage says, Marcus Rashford was ill at the weekend. He was not available for 90 minutes. Otherwise, he would have started on Sunday. You saw at the moment Marcus came in, we were getting more dynamic in the front. That's what we need today. Keeps pushing that word dynamic up top, doesn't he?
Yeah. And we've got George in the chat again. He's saying, best champs finish that you've got so far, Nick.
Best what?
Champs finish.
Champs finish on FIFA, I think he's referring to. I got 15 wins out of 20 in the first week. Also, for you FIFA players as well, I packed Haaland last night, so yeah. Packed him last night. Not last night, this morning. Sorry, I packed him this morning. Doing hybrid nations, if you know, you know. SBCs, get on it. So yeah, 15 wins, 5 losses I had. What did I get? Ultimate pack, Jumbo Rares Players pack, and a premium week, Team of the Week pack with 3 player picks, I think. So if anyone wants to smoke, you play FIFA, challenge the king, challenge the Don. I am the Don Corleone at FIFA. Adam knows about it. I played Adam off the channel. It was like 5-1 at half time. He had to delete the game. You don't want that smoke. No one wants that FIFA smoke. George knows as well. George's in the chat. I've known George for a long, long time. He knows. When we used to play FIFA as kids, like when we was at our mates, there used to be like 8 lads who used to go around to this one flat, and we do FIFA tournaments. And they would pass the pad when they got beat, and it would go round like 3 times in a row around like 7 lads, because I just stay with the pad and I'd like boom, 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 beating everyone. So. Yeah, if anyone wants to smoke on FIFA 23, let me know. I'll happily deliver. I'm like a prime AC Milan in the early 2000s, late 90s. Another quote here. Sorry, I'm just going to keep reading these out because they're very interesting. Tenag says, we are building for the future, but the future is tonight. You pick the lineup you think has the most chance to win. You have a game plan. Cristiano is an important player. He can make goals. He will come on and he can make the difference. I'm not sure if I've already read that out or not, but fuck it. Bruno Fernandes has said, I want to score more goals. I want to assist more. Class is permanent. You have it or you don't. I mean, that's a pretty obvious comment, Bruno, but I'll let it slide. Let's have a look at the other results. Because my fantasy Premier League team, anyone who's joining now as well, who's in the FPL, let me know your teams. Let me know who you've gone for this weekend. Liverpool have scored. Darwin Punes has scored 1-0 up against West Ham. So it seems like they're having a bit of a rejuvenation, doesn't it, Shrez?
Yeah. I still don't see them making top four though.
I think they will. I think they'll make it. And you know what? I said at the start of the season when we did the review or preview, sorry, like the big season preview. I said United will finish in top four, but the more as the season gets on now, I'm looking at how resilient Spurs are. I'm looking at Liverpool bouncing back. That performance against City was phenomenal.
Chelsea finding consistency as well, and City are definitely going to win
Under
the league.
Potter, Graham Potter, very good coach, very good coach. And you know what it is about Chelsea's squad? They've got so much depth. Like they have so many players. Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher, Kovacic, Kante, Jorginho. That's like midfield options. You've got Kai Havertz, Aubameyang, Sterling. You've got loads of options, especially at centre back as well.
Mason Mount is there as well.
Yeah, he's playing very well at the minute. Mason Mount, he's in really good form for him. I think he's slightly underrated, Mason Mount. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people give him enough credit. I think Mason Mount last season he got 10 goals, 10 assists for Chelsea in the Premier League alone. At which, you know, they had a little bit of a turbulent time under Tuchel, as we know. Like, he ended up losing his job. He ended up signing Graham Potter, but signing Graham Potter like it's a fucking transfer. But yeah, you know what, Chelsea are not being spoken about a lot in a minute, but they're not dark horses because they're one of the favourites or anyway. But I think they'll get in there.
Yeah,
100%. I actually really like Chelsea. I just don't like the fans. I think the fans are dickheads. A lot of the fans are racist, and a lot of the fans are idiots. But apart from that, I like the team. I like the players.
Who do you see dropping out of the top four for Liverpool?
I think it'd be City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea.
No Spurs.
No, only because I think Spurs will get one big injury. It's like they've already got Richarlison tonight, which we haven't even touched on, to be fair. But I think if Harry Kane gets injured for them, they're fucked. I think they're absolutely fucked. I think they'll be able to hold draws or they'll get 0-0. But in terms of goal scoring output, if you lose Harry Kane, I think they're fucked. And I think they will, because he always gets a big injury. Every year he gets one big injury, and he's out for like a 2-month period, 3-month period. So I just have a feeling, because you're starting to see injuries pick up now for us. Who we got out at the minute? Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Donny van de Beek, Martial. I'm sure I'm missing more.
Brandon Williams is out. Tuanzebe is
out. Tuanzebe. Like, we've got quite a lot of players out. Tottenham have got fucking quite a few themselves. Like I said, then Kubalewski and Richarlison. Richarlison's out. It would have been a bit of a shithouse for tonight. Would have got stuck in. You know what it's like. And then you've got, if Arsenal, I feel the same way about Arsenal. If Gabriel Jesus gets injured for them and they've got to go back to playing with Lacazette up top, they're fucked.
Yeah.
They're absolutely fucked. So I think it just depends on injuries. A lot of it.
That's one of the reasons where Spurs could still work, because Son can actually play as a striker as well. Son can still do a job for them as a striker with Richarlison or, you know.
Do you remember that under Mourinho? Son playing as a striker.
Yeah.
He was actually alright. He was pretty clinical, to be fair.
Yeah. I think, once again, he's one of those players who can play and in any positions in those front three. He's pretty much played as a centre forward in there, a striker, cam, as I would say, basically in any position that you can think of for a striker. Son has played in that position for Tottenham and he's played pretty well in that position. Yes, with Arsenal, I think the moment they have to switch to someone like an Nketiah for Jesus, I think that's when they completely drop.
I'm sorry, I've just seen Patrice Evra pick up a bit of the grass off Old Trafford and eat it.
I didn't.
Genuinely, he just picked up a piece of grass off finger and eat it. What the fuck? He's a character, Paddy Evra, absolute character. I was going to say something then. That's just completely distracted my mind. I had a really good point I was going to make.
Zoe's Media House in the chat saying, if Mason Mount didn't come through Chelsea's academy, no one would know who he is. I think most of the players that are not in the squad are being readied for games after the World Cup.
Mm. New, yeah, you got a little bit of a point there, I suppose. The World Cup's a very interesting factor. I'm not sure the exact date when it starts. I think it might be mid-November, I'm
20th
guessing,
November
or maybe.
it starts.
Yeah. So, what players go? What players come back? What players come back injured? Like, there's a lot of variables out of that as well. If a team performs well, if they don't, do you remember? Obviously, with England, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire got to the finals, was in great form. When they came back from that Euros, it just like they had like an absolute like moral blast. Like, they just
Yeah.
confidence was just completely shattered, and they never looked like the same players. Newcastle have scored, by the way. Almiron, Bruno Gomares with the assist. Well, my I team is doing awful, absolutely awful. Honestly, I brought Trossard in for the captain,
Yeah.
and it was 0-0 against Nottingham Forest. I was like, what the fuck? Because Brighton have been good, especially at home.
Yeah.
And they fucking lose. Well, they draw, sorry, with Nottingham Forest, who's bottom of the table.
One sec, I'll
Absolutely,
just
sure.
have to switch one thing. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G. Snoop Dogg, motherfucker. How many subs? 660 subs, 8 people currently watching. Thank you. If you haven't liked the video already, please do. You bunch of legends. Cristiano talking to Henri there, a little weird. What's going on? But yeah, like the video, smash a like on it, comment, let us know your predictions. We've got 10 minutes till kick-off. So it'll be interesting to see what everyone thinks, if it's going to be a draw, if we're going to lose, if we're feeling positive. And do you know what? I got offered a ticket for tonight as well, and I turned it down because I was doing the watch-along on here. So that shows absolute dedication for you lot, for the community. You're welcome. Oh, can't wait for kick-off now. I love midweek games because usually you work Monday to Friday, it's dull as fuck, and then you get to the weekend, you're like, right, I can watch some football now. But now we've had Tuesday, there's been football on Wednesday, today is football on. I think is the football on tomorrow? City on tomorrow? I feel like they are. Yeah, you've got, oh no, City aren't even playing this week. Fulham and Villa tomorrow, Andreas Pereira tearing it up. Leicester and Leeds we've got. So yeah, we've got a couple more matches tomorrow. I'll certainly be keeping an eye on them. I find myself now watching football even more since we started this channel. I've been watching every team pretty much in the Premier League because when it comes to doing previews and tactical analysis and all this kind of stuff, you have to know your stuff. So you have to watch teams kind of in depth with a magnifying glass and watch certain players, how they function. But it's very intriguing from a tactical perspective, seeing how teams set up, how they hurt teams, how they play. We're kind of a bit of a hybrid at the minute, Manchester United. We seem to be really good at counter-attacking, but we can mix it up with possession and dominate. I've seen spells in games where 10-minute spells against Arsenal at the start of it was absolutely dominating the game. We had them pinned back, and I feel like that was a Ten Hag style that you saw at Ajax. That was his philosophy. That was how he plays, and that's how he wants us to play. But because he hasn't got the players at his disposal to do it in a sustainable fashion, he has to mix it up a bit. And we saw against Brentford when David De Gea tried playing it out from the back to Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen got caught and they ended up scoring from that. So that's why he switched it up. He started playing a little bit long ball against Liverpool and Arsenal, so he kind of reduced that press and that pressure. And it's worked so far, results-wise. I'm very intrigued to see how it works tonight against the back five. Rashford up top. Will he be stretching him? How will the press be with Sancho and Antony as a collective? A lot of fascinating tactical tweaks here, and I guarantee you Antonio Conte has made tweaks, and he will identify a weakness in us, and he will target that.
Yeah, definitely. I think he would. I think the match is going to kick off really soon now.
Yeah, 7 minutes till kick off. Oh, I can't believe Darwin Núñez has scored.
You've got a lot of history with him.
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. Like an ex-girlfriend. Fuck me, how has someone got 81 points? in the highest in FPL so far is 81 points. He had Dunk, Webster, Veltman, and Henderson who all got clean sheets. Right, Zaha and Eze who both got a goal, and then he had fucking Edward as his captain. What the fuck?
Oh,
That's the maddest thing I've ever seen. I was like, I was about to say what I was just putting in the chat then.
yeah.
What's everyone? Anyone in the chat popping off what we're saying? Anyone talking?
Right. Nobody right now, but
660 subs, thank you all.
yeah,
Why is Sam put hunted baby?
I don't know. He must have had ginger ale as well.
Maybe he's had a drink.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was your prediction again for this game, Shreyas?
1-0.
1-0 United won it.
Yeah.
Did you say goal scorer? You think goal scorer was?
No, I think goal scorer Casemiro.
Wow, that is an outside shout.
Yeah. The only reason I'm saying
Fair.
Casemiro is because he's come really close to scoring in the past couple of games. Like really close. And he's got a good shot on him as well.
Yeah, that rocket.
Yeah.
Do you want me to hit the bar against Ammonia?
Yeah.
I could hear that. I was at the other end of the stadium when it hit the bar, and I could hear the bar from that end. Absolute rocket. He's got that in his locker. I want to see a bit more of that, and I want to see a bit more of that from Bruno Fernandes as well.
Yeah.
Because he's got that in his locker. I know we moan about him being wasteful, but
Yeah.
I mean more with his passing than his actual shooting. I want to see him shoot a little bit more.
If you could take
When it's
one,
on.
if next season you could take only one of the out of these two midfielders, who would you go for, Pedri or Jude Bellingham?
Bellingham. Yeah.
At United.
Bellingham. Pardon?
At United under Ten Hag.
It's interesting. Yeah, Bellingham. I think he's generational talent. I really like Pedri, and I like what I see from him. I think he's another kind of generational talent, but Bellingham's more of a full package. I think he's got the technical quality. I think he's got the physical quality to deal with the Premier League more than a Pedri would. You see, sometimes these players come over from Spanish leagues, don't necessarily just right. I think Bellingham would fit right in because he was playing in the Championship at 16 years old.
Yeah. And for the striker position, would you go for Felix or Nkunku? If given
I think you know the answer to that, right, Shreyas? But Nkunku apparently is going to Chelsea, so
Yeah.
that's me dream absolutely destroyed.
Any player you got linked to this season ended up going to our rivals.
Yeah, players coming out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, I always get nervous 5 minutes before kick-off.
Adam in the chat again saying rumors of Elon Musk wanting to build a stadium in space. The atmosphere would be terrible.
These dad jokes.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah. I think
What was
he's
Aaron's joke before? It was like something too tired or something.
Yeah. Oh, one second, I'll pull it up. Yeah. One second.
I don't know why this is becoming like a reoccurring theme of dad jokes in the chat, but yeah, whatever you feel like.
I just read. Adam said, why couldn't the bicycle stand up? Because he was too tired. And Sam replied to that saying he will remove Adam for that. Zoe's Media House in the chat saying, what do you make of these Lautaro Martinez rumors?
The thing is with Lautaro Martinez for Inter Milan, they play a system where they play 3 at the back and they play 2 strikers. So Lautaro Martinez has always played as a secondary striker. He's never played as a lone striker. Obviously, our system, the way we play with 4-3-3, we have just one number 9.
Yeah.
So whether he could hold that number 9 position on his own, whether he has quality to deal with that in the Premier League, I'm not entirely sure.
I don't even think.
But
I think even if he moves, I think he would move to La Liga. I don't think he'll move to
I agree.
the Premier League. I definitely don't think so.
It wouldn't be like my top 3 options.
Yeah, definitely not. I think I would rather prefer someone like a Felix over Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, Felix is a good one. I just think it's a very. It says here, sorry, substitutes. He's gone through him. Garnacho. He's got a Spanish flag next to his name. Has he changed nationalities?
No, I think he's still with the Argentinian side.
He had a Spanish flag next to his name then.
Must have been a typo or something.
I don't know, because I know his mum is Spanish.
Yeah.
Perisic, I'm really worried about that midfield. I think Basuma, Højbjerg and Bentancur, the physicality in that are going to ruin the likes of Bruno and Fred. I think Casemiro can hold his own, and them two up top as well, Son and Kane, the most lethal partnership in the Prem that's ever existed.
Yeah.
I think in terms of statistics, I think De Bruyne and Haaland are catching that up slowly but surely with goals and assists, but Son and Kane together are deadly.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And Samsung Prime Match graphics look like they're from the late 90s.
Yeah. They look like, you know what, Sam? They look like I'm not going to mention who it is, a certain person who we all know who's got YouTube. They look like them kind of graphics. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Adam saying 90s match graphics and Evra eating grass, top notch covering.
You can always rely on Adam for. You
Yeah.
know what? I don't want to curse it. I have a feeling Tottenham are going to score early. Just going to put it out there. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. My mum told me to say, speak my emotions, and that is how I feel. Everyone's going to put in the chat now, oh, you cursed it, blah, 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 blah. We get hit with a counter-attack, it's an early goal, Harry Kane or Son. Guarantee it. First 10 minutes. Mark my words. Click me up if it doesn't happen, please. But we're ready for kick-off. We've reached that point, Shreyas.
Yeah.
An hour and 15 minutes of scintillating coverage, you lucky bastards. And now we've got a match to watch as well, along with us. So, here we go. Tottenham have kicked off. Let's see how we set up off the ball. I think Sancho's going to have a much more of a physical output game because I'm not really pretty impressed with his fitness and physicality off the ball. Yeah, just move this up to see the screen. David De Gea from the back. Luke Shaw, Adam's bright spark in the tunnel in a minute.
Well, people in the chat, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and please make sure to like the stream as well.
You and I, TD, United on a team for me. Wonder what the atmosphere is like because the atmosphere against Newcastle got scrutinised a little bit. To be fair, from journalists who were at the game, they were saying the atmosphere felt a little bit flat. So I hope it's not quiet there today. I hope they're making a bit of noise.
Yeah.
Stand up if you hate Glazers. Stand up. Nice and controlled approach at the minute.
Yeah, maintaining possession.
Luke Shaw tries to. Rashford needs to drop a little bit there. Four minutes in. Starting to pick Son out. Plays a terrible pass there. I don't know what he was trying to do there with Perisic. I remember I was speaking to the Spurs fan who was on last night, Devontae.
Yeah.
And he was saying that Son's a purple patch player. A lot of people think he's a great player, but if you actually watch him for Spurs consistently, he'll have 10 games where he'll score loads of bangers, but then he'll have 10 games where he just does nothing.
Yeah.
And I thought that was an interesting insight to Son. I'm a massive fan of Son, but I just thought it was interesting. Oh, Sancho's give it away there. Good interception from Fred. Let's give it away again.
We're up to 661 subs now.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I've got my little notepad to make me notes. It really annoys me that simple passes being given away. Time on the ball. The one thing that plays into us a little bit is Tottenham don't really press. They just
Yeah,
cut
yeah,
off
yeah,
passing lines. So because that worries me sometimes when we get pressed at the back. Some of our players aren't comfortable on the ball enough. Oh, that's a bad pass again. That. Oh, Sancho, Fred into Antony. Antony's on the edge. Tries curling one, doesn't quite work out. Sancho plays it back to Bruno. Bruno with a nice ball in. They're under the cosh a little bit here. Dalot tries with his left foot and absolutely skies it. But there was a little opening there for us.
yeah.
Ten Hag screaming at Dalot, saying put it high, put it back post. Could have done a little bit better with it there. Maybe
Yeah,
Fed
yeah.
Anderson on the right hand side. Oh, good interception from Fred. But Sandro pushing up really high. And then you've got Doherty getting forward there on the right hand side. Good structure off the ball. I think Bruno's dropped a bit deeper,
Yeah,
you know, to
which
make a midfield three.
yeah, and it is. I think he'll be able to impact the game a lot more if he drops into that. I would say number 8 position. Pretty
Oh,
much.
fucking hell. Bentancur with a really good shot there.
Yep.
Just wide of the post. Two chances for both teams there. Or chance each, should I say. Tottenham's much better than ours. De Gea drills it out. Bit of an hard ball to take under pressure. In behind, Bruno. Is he on? Ooh, got snapped right on the edge, but he's offside.
Better from us.
I think of offside or free kick. Offside.
Offside.
Is he off? Yeah, I think slightly.
Lewis Jackson is saying Sancho starts again.
Yeah, he's not a fan of Sancho.
Yeah.
Lewis. Our Lewis, he's not a fan at all. Big up Lewis. Hope you're doing well. And join me, having a beer. Anyone who's a beer drinker, alcohol consumer, pop one. Nice cold one. We're on the Merites tonight. Conte looks absolutely knackered.
Yeah.
Barking orders on the side. I hate it when De Gea passes off in the back. I know you're a massive fan of him, Trey. A lovely dummy from Bruno Fernandes there. Fred plays the ball in behind for Rashford.
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony's. Whoa! What the fuck? What happened there? That was like something off FIFA. What the fuck? That's great dummy from Bruno.
Yeah.
I love that. I think Lloris slipped or something.
I'm seeing the replay now.
That's just a
Yeah.
really up there.
Yeah.
But Anthony slipped. Nah. Oh, he's back now. You hear me, Shreyas?
Yeah.
You left me then for a sec.
Um.
Hey, the numbers have been great today as well. Thank you everyone joining,
Yeah.
commenting. Whoa! Have I just missed a Fred shot? Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, Fred had a shot.
Yeah.
Lewis had to take it over. I completely missed that.
Lewis Jackson in the chat saying, I have a cold can, don't you worry. Sam saying, ran out of coke for my whiskey and not doing it straight on a school night.
Come on, Sam. To be fair, every 50 subs we're supposed to do a whiskey shot. So,
Yeah.
with that in mind, I have a glass. Whether it's clean or not, it's very debatable. And I will pour a shot of whiskey. That is for all the people who subscribe today. Usually it's tradition. We do everything. Those we do a shot of whiskey, but because we've had, I don't know, 10 subs today, that's for you
Yeah.
lot. Thank you very much. Woo! Woo! Oh, back it up. Oh, it doesn't go down well that when you do a bit of lager after it as well.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, Shreyas, have you ever had a drink? Like, have you ever tried alcohol? Never
No.
once.
No.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing, mate. Perisic curls one in. Lissandro gets it away. Oh, voila. If you got like a lemonade to wash it down, it's alright, but lager does not. The two taste classic.
Yeah.
Like having Maguire and Luke Shaw on the pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good tackle, Anthony. And again, Fred. Winning the midfield battle at the minute as it stands.
He's found his
Like
passport once again.
Yeah. I think it's a much more structured approach from United today.
Yeah.
Bruno with a great pass to Luke Shaw. Yeah, we look alright, we look good.
Yeah.
A minute. Needs to be a little bit more movement off the ball though.
Yeah.
The way Spurs are, you need to drag people out of
Yeah.
position
Yeah.
to exploit that space. Nice Bruno again, quality. I like that. Anthony on the ball, 1v1. Anthony! Oh! Fucking hell! Very close. Very, very close. Lloris gets a fingertip to it. It's just wide of the post. I think does he get a touch? Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't get a touch. Hits the
Yeah.
post.
Yeah.
The post. I thought the keeper saved it. Wow.
Ooh.
6
have been a
attempts
yeah.
on target so far. Wow, Spurs give it away. Fred pulls him back. Foul to Tottenham.
We've had a really good start to this game.
Yeah. Well, one of the criticisms against Newcastle, Trey, as I was saying before, creating chances was just non-existent.
Yeah.
We've already had 6 attempts, 2 on target so far in the first 10 minutes. Pressing him very well. Yeah, good start this so far, first 10. I really like Anthony because when he gets so compact on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
everyone's drawn to it because of the amount of numbers of players. Anthony just stays hanging on the right-hand side. He keeps
Yeah.
his width. It doesn't move, and he's always that pass is always onto him, and it leaves him 1v1 there. City do it a lot as well.
Once again, 13 people in the chat. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. We are on 662 subscribers now. So
Yeah.
make sure that number keeps going.
Thank you very much, everyone. I always say this, but genuinely, from the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate it. Anyone who does YouTube, you know, just social pages, stuff, they know how hard it is to grow numbers and stuff. So anyone who's clicked that subscribe button, you've gone out of your way to do that. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. 6 shots, 2 on target, first 10 minutes. Pressing really well as well. You can see what he was saying, why he's playing Rashford, to have that front three all triggered in the press. Oh, we're playing it risky here, Tottenham. Go on, Fred. Well played, boys. Well played. The hunting off the ball has been great.
Yeah.
But Harry Kane picks it up. This is where he's dangerous. Perisic on the left-hand side. 1v1 against Dalot. Oh, Dalot. That was... I thought he was just going to get skinned then very easily, but he's done well there. Because he left a lot of space, but I'm presuming he just wanted him to go on his left foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an interesting battle, this. Are we in double digits yet for likes on the video?
Yeah, 14 likes.
Yeah? Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. See, everyone's legends, man. Love us all. Thank you very much. Harry Kane's starting to get on the ball a little bit more now. Oh, fucking hell, that must have hurt. Shaw's just got absolutely blasted in the face. Oh, it just took a rocket to the face there. I've been there before, mate. Sunday league. It's pissing it down. You got a wet, hard Casey football slapped in your face. Oh, kills. That must have fucking hurt. Is it me, or does Ten Hag's brother... Does Ten Hag's assistant look like his brother or something? I'm sure there's some, like, weird relation going on there. 100%. Yeah, you know what? I think Fred started really well. There was a lot of criticism about him, obviously, before starting. That was basically the whole agenda on Twitter was about. But he started really good. Even on the ball, he's been relatively decent. He's had a good shot on target. I got flicked over. Ooh. Tottenham just having a spell in our half now.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw caught out of position a little. Press him. Why is my thing lagging, man? Probably well behind now. Close it up and go back on it.
Yep.
Watch me miss a goal now or something.
What's it?
Let's go on to it there. Yeah. Watch live. Yeah, lagging a lot, my stream. You know what, as well, I upgraded to like the best internet as well with Virgin.
Yeah.
What's going on? What do you think? Treyarch's first 15 minutes?
I think it's been good. Didn't expect us to actually, be creating these many shots or attempts in the first 15 minutes itself. I think Anthony has looked good. Fred has looked good. And yeah, I think overall the team looks much more connected and much more organized.
Pressing very high up.
Yeah.
Casemiro's near the edge of the 18-yard box. Great from Lissandro. The composure from Lissandro there's quality. Nice play. Sancho, play it in. Luke Shaw, Fred, Casemiro, Diego Dallo, whips one in, shit ball. Need better crosses. I expect better from Dallo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as if we got like a target man to it or anything or someone big, but at least put a decent delivery in. Not great again, that either. People in the chat as well, let us know.
Yeah.
Join us. Comment. Put your comments in. Let me know what you think first. What are we in? 70th minute? Getting close to the 70th minute. Let me know your thoughts so far.
Sam in the chat saying Fred bipolar yet again, having a good game after a stinker.
Exactly. Yeah. Spot on. But we are another dummy there. Bruno and Fred linking up. Rashford's in behind. Oh no, you're playing that ball. Sancho was in behind there. He hesitated. Anthony. Dallo keeping the width. Bruno Fernandes. Good spell of possession here from United.
Yeah.
I was so annoyed Bruno didn't play that pass then. Sancho, have a run at him. It's Doherty. His pants. Luke Shaw whips it in to no one. There's no one at the back post there. And this is a problem for me. If you're going to put crosses into the box, you need Ronaldo. In a sense, is kind of the perfect guy for it. I have to admit, But I get that you need the work rate off the ball as well. So it's kind of like, it's a tough decision for Ten Hag. Because we were putting crosses in for Ronaldo against Sheriff and putting them away. So.
Yeah.
I think Marcus Rashford's athletic. He's got a good jump on him. Like, I don't see him jumping up for balls enough, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. Of course, he's, I think, very athletic. He's blessed with pace and very fit as well at the moment
Oh,
when it comes.
that's a great ball. Oh, he's in.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Doherty, no score on
Yeah.
his left foot, and that would have been a shambles. Harry Kane dropping again in that positions.
That's the only way Spurs have pretty much set up to actually score today.
Yeah.
Close call.
A lot of the play on the right hand side at the minute with Dallo and Anthony.
Yeah.
Just telling people to drop into the middle. Not happy with him. Better, Casemiro. Plays ball in for Rashford. Not a bad first touch either, that. He's managed to hold Dyer off.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes. Has a shot. Blocked. Go on, sustain this pressure. Oh, my fucking stream's lagged. Oh my god, man. What is going on here? Keeps lagging a little bit, so when it gets like the important moments, it keeps going like
The ball is gone back. But we win it back. Anthony. Yeah. Back to the hair.
I don't think Conte is happy with his first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Judging by his body language. Red. Oh, he's played a good ball in. Rashford! Oh no, you need to finish that there. You need to finish that there, man. That's a great chance. That you need to finish that. It's perfect. Oh man. It's not a great finish from Rashford there.
Yeah.
Not a great finish at all.
The first time Fred is able to play such a through ball and you can't even score.
Listen, Spurs really for the taking right now. You need
Yeah.
to... Oh, that's a bad foul, that. Fred's just been absolutely snapped by Romero. Can't believe Rashford didn't finish
Yeah.
that. Give us your thoughts on that, Shreyas, that chance then.
Yeah, that had to go in. I mean,
Am I
it
being
was.
harsh?
I don't think so because I think it was the
Can't hear you.
perfect through ball in that situation.
Can't hear you.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello,
Can't hear you at all. Is it me? No, it's not me. My
hello.
thing is...
It's getting this. It's receiving on my end.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Don't know, I can't hear you. Right, we've got a Bruno Fernandes free kick. Rashford standing over it as well. Bruno takes. Oh, great free kick. Great, phenomenal free kick that. Good, I mean, good power and good precision. It could have been more in the corner, but
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
can't hear you. Still can't hear you. No idea what's going on. Have I pulled my thingy out? Oh, I have as well, I think. Speak, Shreyas.
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry. Rashford! Deflects over. Oh my god, man, how many chances? Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I must have pulled my wire out.
Yeah.
My bad. We've had so many good chances in quick succession there in like the past 5 minutes.
Once again, it's our finishing that is completely letting us down.
Yeah. And we've had 5 corners
Yeah.
as well already. 5 corners. We've had about nearly 10 shots. Bruno plays it in. Good ball. Great
It's
ball
only
in.
it's only been 25 minutes into this game.
Yeah. Plays another ball in there, which just isn't fantastic at all.
That should have gone in though.
Yeah. Very good. Very good start for United. Yeah. Aaron's saying need to capitalise with a goal.
Yeah.
We really do. Because all this, if you create all these chances and Spurs end up getting a score, remember, getting scored. Luke Shaw! Oh, fucking hell! What a volley that was! Oh my god! Tipped over the net. Back then. That connection was like is an Adams connection. Solid as a rock. What a volley that was! Oh my god, this is a great start. First 25 minutes from United. Oh,
We
to
need
Fred at
to.
the edge. Ooh.
We
Of
need to
course,
get
Fred
that
puts it
goal.
up.
I think we definitely need to get that goal really soon. The way we are playing right now, it is best to kill this game off right now. The way we are creating right
Anthony's
now.
at the back post. It goes wide. I tell you what, Bruno's having a massive influence
Yeah.
in this game.
And the moment he drops deep, he's having this kind of an influence. The moment he's
Yeah.
dropping deep.
I'm surprised at Tottenham though. I think Tottenham have been pretty poor.
Yeah.
I know we've been good, but I feel like Tottenham haven't offered much. Like,
Hugo
I feel like it'd
Lloris.
be one of them. I don't know what the perfect say. I wish I had the perfect saying for it in my head. But if we come away from it, especially in the first half, still 0-0.
Yeah.
Conte can make some tweaks, maybe bring on a few subs, and then it's a completely different game then.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm saying. That right now we have completely put them under pressure. It is best to kill the game off right now, score a couple of goals, and then completely close it down in the second half.
Yeah. I think Dallo and Anthony are going to develop a really nice partnership on the right hand side as well.
Yeah.
And likewise, Sancho and Luke Shaw seem to have a decent connection as well. So
Yeah.
good pass from De Gea there out to the left hand side. Lovely. Rashford dropping deep. Sprays it wide. Great ball to Dallo. Anthony cuts in. Lovely touch from Sancho. Great pass. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, just over the bar. Fuck me, how many shots have we had here?
Yeah. At least 10 to 15 shots. At least.
Let's have a look. 12 shots.
Yeah.
5 on target. In less than half an hour.
Did you expect us to start like this?
No, genuinely. Not after that Newcastle game.
Yeah.
No, not at all. 12 people in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Smash a like on the video. All that good stuff. Appreciate you all tuning in. Taking time out of your day. I found you beautiful. There's a poll in the chat currently. Win, lose, or draw United. If you feel free to. 16 in the chat, apparently. Big up everyone, all United fans, football fans, wherever you are, wherever you're coming from.
Yeah.
I love you all. Thank you very much. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the chat. Oh. Harry Kane with a bad touch there. Rare bad touch. I'll tell you what, Bruno Fernandes has been on fire this game. He's on it. Every second ball, every pass.
Yeah.
Why is my stream lagging again? Fuck's sake, man. Pissing me off because I feel like it's going to lag at a crucial time. Oh, Fred's chasing it.
Yeah.
Dyer's shitting his pants a little bit there. And they give it away. Yeah. We need to keep this pressure on him. We're doing really well here. Switch it. Excuse me.
Hayes' long ball distribution has been good as well.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what I'm like? I'm usually critical of that. You know I am. Great pass. Casemiro. Left, go left. Good interchange in there. Casemiro!
Come on.
Fucking hell.
That's why I expected him to score.
Oh, just wide. On his weak foot as well.
Yeah.
That was a great effort. If that nestles in the bottom right corner, bottom left corner, oh my word. I really need a piss, but I feel like I'm missing goals.
How closer can we get?
Oh, the play is beautiful. And then one long ball to Son
Yeah.
Heung-min. I don't know where De Gea's playing that to. I mean, I suppose it's better away than giving it back to them, but still.
Yeah.
I still feel that threat there from Kane dropping Son in behind.
That's
That could easily
we need.
become a goal.
Yeah, we need to get that goal soon.
Because then the emphasis is on them. We can just slow the tempo down a little bit, dictate the play, and they start to come out a bit more, and we can work from behind them.
I think
The first goal is so crucial in this
Yeah.
game.
I think right now they're really vulnerable. They're under a lot of pressure as well. In the last 10 minutes, we've had 75% possession, and Spurs have only had 25% possession. So if we are able to get a couple of goals, we can just put on someone like McTominay in the second half and close the game down completely.
Yeah. I've still always got Ronaldo on the bench as well.
Yeah.
Son's picked it up there. Fred, very well. Done very well there to intercept. But now there's a lot of space for Perisic.
Yeah.
An overload on the left-hand side. That's a terrible pass from Rever number 33 as Ben Davis. Right, now you can hit him on the counter. He's spacing behind. Play the ball. Bruno, come on. That's the one easy pass that you have, you fuck it up. That is an easy pass to Fred.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? It's a simple pass, that.
Yeah.
I've seen him hit fucking 70-yarders that are well more
Yeah.
complicated. Straight in. Slightly slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like they've adapted in game a little bit.
They shifted
Pressing
the
us a
tempo.
bit more. Can you notice that?
Yeah.
At the start, they weren't pressing us at all, but they started being a little bit more aggressive on the front, which is what I expected anyway. To be fair, like
Yeah.
any team, if you watch Manchester United, if you're an opposing team, I would press them at the back because we're not comfortable playing out from the back.
Definitely.
Nice, Dallo. Well played. Right, come on. Sancho on the left-hand side. We need a goal, man. Bruno's there. Play it. Plays it short for Anthony. Perisic intercepts. Is he right-footed, Perisic, or left-footed?
I think he's left-footed. Yeah, I think he's
left-footed. Let's have a look. Because Dallo's shown him very easily onto his left foot before, and I thought, yeah, that's the right thing to do because he's right-footed. But
yeah.
Let's have a look. It says preferred foot. It says both. So it's both-footed apparently. Yeah, a lot of people say if we don't score this half, it's going to come back to haunt us.
Yeah, it definitely would.
It just has that feeling about it, doesn't it?
Exactly. It is a recurring theme for us as well.
Oh man, I swear to God. I think Son's just had a shot. It's gone over. 33 minutes played. United for the first half an hour dominating.
Yeah.
Tottenham starting to creep into it slightly. Still pissed off about that Rashford chance that he missed.
Yeah. Yeah, that I think that was the best chance up until now. If I had to weigh
100%.
in on, yeah,
Yeah. It's become 50-50 now with Bissett. Good
yeah,
header from Varane there. Bruno. Ooh. They're going to give a free kick for that? No? It's clattered a bit there, Bruno.
yeah.
Hmm. But maybe that could have been a foul. And they give it away. Great press from United
Yeah.
again. Good switch from Dalot. And the decision making on the ball today is what's really impressive me. Like they're making the right decision in possession. Sancho was in behind them. 90% of the time they're making the right decisions. Still the odd one where I'm like,
Yeah.
right, come on, Anthony, do something, beat your man. Oh, look like he's hit his hand then. What do you think, Strayaz? Slightly? No?
I think the tempo has gone down a bit, just a bit. I think the tempo has gone down, but still, I think we are able to hold on to the game quite a bit. I think we definitely need to take our chances. I think if we, like you mentioned earlier as well, if we go into halftime nil-nil, I think Spurs have still got a really good chance of coming back to the
Yeah.
game.
That's the key point, isn't it?
Yeah,
If we don't get a goal this half, we go into the second half, it completely changes.
yeah,
The pressure then becomes more, the later the game goes on, the more it plays into Tottenham's favour more the later it goes because
yeah.
you get nervous, you have runners in behind. Ooh, well played for Sandro, read that well. Right, play it. You got. Well played, Anthony.
Yeah,
Into Rashford. Ooh, Rashford gets taken down in the box. Someone's giving him shit. I don't know who it is. Who is it? Dyer? Is it Dyer?
Dyer,
No,
yeah.
Højbjerg. Højbjerg's giving him shit. But he does grab him. Not enough for a pen, of course, but he does
Yeah.
bring him down. Tottenham give it away again. We need to make something of this. Oh, it's a bad pass from Casemiro. Great pass from Rashford. Come on, create something here. Ooh. Play on. Sancho. Fred. No. Ooh, Lloris
Ooh.
scrambles. Fucking hell, this is edgy at the minute.
Yeah.
Is that not a foul? He just mullered Luke Shaw off the ball. Well played, Luke Shaw. That's it. Get into him. It's proper fucking battle this. Now we win possession back again. We go again. Perisic. Lovely. Anthony! Anthony! The press resistance out of that was... Oh no, he's got it back. That was beautiful how he got out of that. Come on, boys. Fred on his right foot! Oh! Of course he doesn't score. He's on his right foot. He's only ever done that once before. The way Anthony gets out of that, though. Oh,
Yeah.
filth. Absolute filth, Jeff. If that's Kevin De Bruyne on his right foot, that's got now
Yeah.
wrestling in
Yeah.
corner, innit? Oh. They'll give it away again here, Tottenham.
Yeah.
We need to punish him.
Just imagine the scenes if Fred scored that goal. Top right corner.
Dalot blocks. Player gone down. Mike's come out. There we go. Headphones plugged back in now.
Yeah.
Eric Dyer took one to the chin then. He should be... Ah! Smacked him right in the nose. Oh, it's keeled over. That would have hurt, that. Oh, I bet that would have rattled your head. Point blank in the face.
Yeah.
Oh. He's seeing stars at the minute.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Let's have a look at the other results whilst Dyer's down. Still 1-0. Still the same results in every game. Alright, I think it's going to be the perfect window for us to go for a piss for 2 seconds. Just in case. I don't think I'm going to miss a goal there. Who was it?
Dyer still on the ground. Once again, whoever is new to the channel, please make sure to like to the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. We are on 662 subscribers right now. So please help us move forward. We've got 10 people in the chat, so please make sure to like. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. And Ronaldo and Eriksen have started to warm up. Eric Dyer is still on the ground after. Yeah, he's still getting some medical treatment. Yeah, I think play is going to resume in the coming couple of minutes. Yeah, Dyer is still up. Yeah, Dyer is up now. Once again, guys, what do you make of this half up until now? Halftime is very near, so make sure to type whatever you feel about this half up until now.
Yeah, it's going to feel like a chance that's gone
Yeah,
missing on it.
dancing in the chat, breaking. Dyer is missing one tooth, and Loris is helping to find.
Yeah.
Dan is playing on the pitch right now.
Oh. Casemiro, Raj. I know
Yeah,
I was commenting in YouTube and fucking...
yeah,
Yeah.
multi-talented.
Plays the ball in. No. Things lagging. It's pissing me off. Might have to watch it on my phone. Let's see if I've got Amazon Prime on my phone.
Anthony. Lucho!
What minute are you in, Shreyas?
41-10.
Okay. Go on, please get a goal before this half ends, for the love of God.
The only worrisome part up until now has been it takes Spurs like 2 to 3 seconds to place on in.
Yeah. Oh, tries an intricate little pass then to Fred.
Yeah.
See, why can't Fred play like this all the time? That's the thing that annoys me. Do you know what I mean? He's so hot and cold.
Yeah.
If he played like this all the time, I'd be happy with him to fucking play with alongside.
Yeah.
Oh, every now and then. I wonder if Eriksen gets on. That'd be interesting because the midfield's performed pretty well so far. I'd say. Casemiro intercepting Kane. Basuma on the ball. Bentancur. Doherty on the right hand side. Conte is screaming
Yeah.
at his players. He is not happy at all with his performance. And I don't blame
Yeah.
him, because United have been absolutely tatering him.
Yeah, and we've completely dominated them in every single aspect. We,
Yeah,
I didn't expect it to happen, but we've somehow won the midfield battle against Bentancur, Bissouma, and Hoiberg.
yeah, 100%. 100%. Ten Hag mode is in full flow currently.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the statistics. 19 shots, 5 on target, which isn't great conversion rate, if we're being completely honest. We're creating a lot of chances, but we need that clinical striker,
Yeah.
which is obviously a big talking point for the summer next year. Casemiro places another misplaced pass. I've seen him do this far too many times now.
Yeah.
And now they've got a numerical advantage up top. Harry Kane sprinting to get into the box. Has a great shot at De Gea. Oh, Dallow's gone down. Well played. De Gea's screaming at the ref. A head injury, and he didn't blow the whistle for it.
Dan in the chat saying Nick feeling lighter. Perisic is calm as a snail, chested 2 times to the goalkeeper. Conte is a different man when he is at a press conference.
Yeah, Harry Kane
Yeah.
just blasted it at De Gea there. He's gone to hit it back, and
Yeah.
it's hit Dallow right in the throat. And Bruno still being very animated to the referee. Oh, it does hurt that when you get hit in like the Adam's apple.
Yeah. Sam in the chat saying no clinical finishing at all. Dodgy refs again.
Oh, gee, ref. Sam hates the fucking refs. Absolutely hates them. 1 goal in 2.5 games. Look, you can't be too negative, man. The first half performance has been fucking really good. And I would say, I'd go as far as say it surprised a lot of people how well we performed for 45 minutes. That could all change in the second half, of course. Conte tweaks a few things, brings on a sub. But you
Exactly.
can only go off the first 45 minutes from what you've seen. We've got Ronaldo warming up and Eriksen warming up as well.
Yeah. And I would say that the last time we actually played like this was against Omonia.
Yeah. I really like the Sandro and Varane at the back. I think they complement each other so much.
Yeah.
Fred and Bruno really pushed up high. Lovely, lovely dummy. Great tackle from Lissandro. Everyone's on it. Every single player's on it. I don't know if you would agree with this, Shreyas, but I would go as far to say maybe this is probably the best 45 minutes I've seen under Eric Ten Hag in terms of chance creation. Obviously not finishing, but the way we've played, it's been one of the best 45 minutes I've seen under Ten Hag so far.
Yeah, I think it definitely is. I think this is the first time that we actually, played this well against a top side. We're dominating possession, we're dominating every single aspect on the pitch, and the only thing that is missing is our finishing.
Same story again though.
Yeah.
We weren't like this against Newcastle because we didn't have nowhere near this amount of shots. In fact, I want to check that. How many in the total game was it against Newcastle? It's half time now. Why is it not blowing a whistle?
Yeah.
Good tackle, Lissandro. Great reading. Great reading of the game there. Just pinches it off Harry Kane. Ref, you got to blow the whistle, man. Yeah, I think that's half time. Anthony's screaming at someone. I'm not sure why. Right, so yeah, against Newcastle, we had 15 shots, 2 on target.
Yeah.
Right? Against Tottenham, right now, in the first half, we've got 19 shots, 5 on target. So, significant improvement in terms of chances created, but no significant improvement in terms of goals scored, which is the main thing we need. The thing is, I look at Tottenham's bench, Reyes, is not someone that I don't think is someone that could bring off the bench
Yeah.
who could
Yeah.
hurt us. Yeah. Let's have a look at the other games. I mean, who they got on the bench? Forster, Lenglet, Sanchez, Tanganga, Spence, Maura. Maura's the only one who could slightly have an effect. What did we think of that first half, guys? Talk to us.
Yeah.
Put your comments in the chat. Let me know what you thought. Let me just have a look at my notes because I've got a shit memory, so I have to write shit down. Sancho sloppy at the start. Fred looks sharper. Yeah, he's looked much sharper in 45 minutes. Aggressive, playing on the front foot. 6 shots, 2 on target. That was in the first 10 minutes, believe it or not. And then that Rashford chance in the 20th minute.
Yeah.
He needs to put that away. If that's Ronaldo, I think that goes in, to be honest. But then it's having the mobility to get in behind in the same breath. And yeah, I think Bruno Fernandes has been fantastic as well. I think he's been really good. My man and a half so far. Which is weird because he was a big talking point before the game. A lot of people were talking about him.
Dan in the chat saying take Casemiro out for that error. Making an error is fine, but not tracking back after that is criminal. Sam saying gonna cost us for not finishing and scoring a goal is Spurs come and counter us more in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree. Casemiro's worrying me slightly because if he does it in his first couple of games, I understand it. I get it. He's not used to the pace of the Premier League. It'll take some adjusting. He's doing it every game now. He's giving it away. And a team like Tottenham, they haven't. But they are more than capable of punishing teams. They've done it so many times on the counter-attack. And Casemiro has done it a couple of times in the first half, in the first 45 minutes. Frustrating. But he also does things really well as well. He's honestly, he's bipolar as well. Wow, should have been 6-0. It was just attack for most periods. And that is what you want to see under Erik ten Hag. That is his football. Press high, really up, a lot of chance creation, fluidity in the forward line, pressing aggressively. You see how high up Lissandro was winning some of the balls, Varane was winning some of the balls. That is how Ten Hag wants to play. That in a sustained fashion for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Which we haven't seen enough. We've only seen it in 10-minute, 15-minute spells in games against Newcastle, Liverpool.
Yeah.
But Tottenham are level on points with City right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're going to be under a lot of pressure.
They've lost 1 game all season. So they're not no mugs. It's not like a half shitty team. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Zoe's Media House in the chat saying we should have been 6-0 up. It was just attack for most periods.
Yeah. So they've had 1 shot on target, Spurs. That's it.
Yeah.
We've had 6 corners, 19 shots, 5 shots on target. Dominated them.
Yeah, exactly.
Dominated them.
Yeah. I think if we would have been clinical enough, I think Rashford definitely should have scored that opportunity. I think that was the golden chance of that half.
Yeah, I think Adam makes a great point. It's not on the YouTube, it's in the chat, but he says the refs are a joke, so inconsistent. Blew the whistle the second Dyer hits the deck, and then played 10 seconds after Dallo went down as well.
Yeah.
That's mad. I know exactly what the lads are going to be like in the review after this game. Make sure you join us as well. We're going to be It's going to be me, Sam, and Adam on the review after the game. Shreyas can't join us because it'll be about 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Over in India. So me, Adam, probably a drunk Adam, a little Irish lad, and then we'll have the cynical saint. Depending on how the victory goes, will be depending on his mood. So make sure you join us for that straight after the show. About 10 minutes after it'll be. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, please.
16 people in the chat. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and help us.
What do we think? Please talk to us.
Yeah,
talk to us about that half.
Yeah.
What worried you? What you liked? What you didn't like? All that kind of stuff. Talk to us. Interact. If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid. Put your comment in. I'm just watching that Rashford chance back now. Oh man, he needs to bury that. It's not even remotely in the corner. It's straight at the keeper. He kind of snatches at it.
Yeah. I think he should be doing better. I think he should. That should have been a goal. I think if we could have gotten the goal at that point of time, we would have been much more comfortable going into this half.
Yeah.
Much more comfortable.
This is what I mean, though, Shreyas. The longer the game goes on, the more nervous you get, don't you? Because
Adam saying 19 shots in that first half for us. 19 shots.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow, all the games are still the exact same. Liverpool still 1-0, 80th minute. Southampton, Bournemouth 1-0. Newcastle, Everton 1-0. Brentford, Chelsea 0-0. The exact same how it was from like the 20th minute onwards. Yeah, some great chance. That Luke Shaw volley was unreal.
Yeah.
Connection with that. Adam, if you're watching, that was a better connection than you and Luke Shaw have got. That volley that he's just hit. Casemiro's left foot one. Fucking rifle.
Zoe's Me the House in the chat saying there was a stat in the commentary that Manchester United had 60 plus shots in the last 3 games with 18 shots on target but only scored 1 goal. Sam saying Fred is good. Casemiro 50-50, lack of finishing worrying. Lots of chance creation which is positive, but at the end of the day you have to score to win games.
Yeah, but look, Ten Hag, in terms of the way he's set up tactically, you cannot criticise that at all because we've dominated a Spurs team who have been very good this season and they've only lost once. If the players don't put it in the back of the net, that is on the players. The way Ten Hag's done that first half, he's won that first half as well from a tactical perspective. The players don't need to finish the chances. They've had more than enough to put one of them in.
Yeah.
If this was Man City now, it'd be 3-0.
Yeah, absolutely. The game would have been killed off by now.
But because you have Erling Haaland in your team, who, if he gets the amount of chances that we've created today, he bags it. Which, to me, it shows why we need a number 9. I've always said I don't mind Rashford as a number 9. I don't mind Ronaldo playing there. But we need a young, physical, hungry, clinical striker up top.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm very surprised, though. Bruno, Fred, Casemiro against Højbjerg, Basuma and Bentancur. Adam on toast. That first 45. Oh. Do you know on what you're watching it on, Shreyas? Do they have like punditry, or does it just go to like an advert break?
Yeah, it is just an advert break, no commentary.
Yeah. Curious if they had like Indian analysis on you know what I mean? Something like that.
Nah.
I'm just guessing. I don't know. That was a question worth asking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? What if you had a crystal ball now? You're looking into the second half. How do you see it playing out?
I think second half we would be able to start with the same intensity. I think now that we haven't really scored in the first half, I think the substitutions are going to be clutch for us.
Wow, that clip of Conte screaming at, oh my God. Even though he's like that.
Yeah. Adam in the chat again. Adam in chat. Fred is doing all right, but I still think if Eriksen is on, then we are creating more. Zoe's Media House saying, I think we are missing luck. Sooner or later, someone is getting hammered. Dan saying 19 shots is digestible, but Fred has 5 shots in his stats, which is something unreal.
Yeah. Look, the thing is though, if you take off Fred, Now, I don't disagree with the fact that Eriksen, when he comes on, he would bring more creativity. But I feel like we're already creating enough chances.
Yeah,
I think at some point, I feel if you keep going, eventually we're going to get the goal. I don't think Christian Eriksen comes on, and this might, go against. I might be in the minority here, but I don't think him coming on has a massive effect because of the way we're playing already. We're creating a lot of chances. You need someone clinical. If you're going to bring on
yeah. I
anyone,
think
you bring on Ronaldo.
definitely, and I think if you're playing this well right now, why actually bring Christian Eriksen on? Why not give him a full rest till the Chelsea game?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. If we had one shot in that first half,
yeah, yeah.
then you
Yeah,
bring on Christian Eriksen. You know what I mean? But I think the intensity off the ball work that Fred brings you as well is going to be
yeah,
important to stop them transitions. And he's playing good at the minute, so let him continue. If he gets to the 70th, goes a bit stalemate, bring a Christian
yeah,
Eriksen.
yeah, yeah.
But I would look at Ronaldo right now because the amount of chances
Yeah,
we're creating,
we
that
definitely,
is someone
yeah.
I would look. Maybe not straight off the bat because Ten Hag doesn't really like making
But
substitutions like
I think
half time.
during the 65th or the 70th minute, I think that's when he should make the call.
Yeah, yeah. I think he'll probably move Rashford over to the left hand side and bring on
Yeah,
Ronaldo. To be honest, but yeah, two areas I would look at if I'm Ten Hag, if I'm into the stretching room with the lads now. I'm saying, look, Kane dropping deep and spraying them balls in behind. That is a problem. Someone needs to neutralise that. I don't know if it has a way with Casemiro.
yeah,
When they have the ball or when they start to transition, look at your positioning. Make sure you stay on Harry Kane because he drops into a similar
yeah,
area where you're operating. Then I would say the wing backs are getting a lot of space. Perisic and Doherty are having a lot of space at times when they get the ball. So maybe
yeah,
drop your wingers back slightly just to match that kind of the same positioning. That's how I'd go about it.
yeah.
But apart from that, you're
Um,
doing well, lad. Go back out there, continue the same thing.
Dan in the chat saying, who would you replace for Ronaldo and Eriksen?
I won't bring on Eriksen personally. I'd leave Fred on for now. And I would bring Ronaldo on for. I won't bring him on right now. I'll bring him on the 70th.
Yeah,
I'd put Rashford to the left, and I'd bring Ronaldo. I'll put Ronaldo up top.
Sam
That's
saying
it.
it as well. I will keep it same right now. If we haven't scored after 15, bring Ronnie on. Zoe's Media House saying replace Bruno for Eriksen and Ronaldo for Sancho.
Mm.
And Anthony, Adam saying also I think Anthony is having his best game for us so far, just missing that goal. Yeah, um, I think up until now, Anthony, considering the dribble and the way he was able to evade pressure as well, I think right now he's actually having the time of his life on that right hand flank. He seems to be linking up well with Dallo as well. So up until now, I think all of our players, I would say, have had a good performance. We still are lacking that goal. I think we still need to work on our finishing. I think finishing is something that has been letting us down for quite some time now, and especially in games like this, especially in games against teams like Spurs, where you need to take your opportunity when it comes because you know that if you keep the game at nil-nil for 45 or 50 minutes, they have that in their locker to just get that one goal and completely close the game down for the entire 90.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of that's being said there. It's mad because I have to look at that. Fred been one of the best players.
Yeah,
Oh, just seen that Darwin Núñez goal back. I just missed it. Should I say? Oh no, as if West Ham had a penalty and they missed it. No way. Almiron. Oh, what a goal that is for them. Finesse in the top left corner. He's in really good form at the minute. He scored like 4 or 5
yeah,
goals past
yeah.
games. And then you got Shea Adams' goal. Oh, so are these games finished? Yeah. Chelsea dropping points against Brentford potentially.
Yeah.
Could be make it even more interesting for Saturday.
Adam saying West Ham also missed an open net.
Oh God, West Ham, what are you doing?
Dan saying Ericsson and McTominay warming up at halftime, but doesn't look like either of them are coming on imminently.
Yeah. Casemiro's what I'd look at. He's done all right, but he worries me. He's error prone, really error prone. Are you expecting a similar performance in his second half, or do you think some threat from Tottenham?
I think the first 10 minutes would decide what happens. If we get a goal in the first 10 minutes, then it's sorted. If we don't, then I think Spurs might win it.
Oh God.
Because there have been so many games in this season up until now where Spurs haven't played particularly well, but they've still ended up winning the game.
Yeah, it'd be one of them. I think it's even worse when you see him creating so many away
Yeah.
there. You idiot. When you see him creating so many chances and not getting anything from it, it's just like it's a proper gut blow. If you don't create any, you don't score, you kind of blame it on that. But need to see a goal, man.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well played, Bruno. Right, play the right pass. Anthony. Right, Sancho's at the back post. Picks him out. Fred. Oh, he's got him! Oh, shit! Shit! Fuck! There's nearly knocked everything off. Oh my God. Fred scored. We've got our goal. Thank fuck. That's why I won't take him off, because I knew he was going to score.
Yeah.
Yes! Get in! That's all we needed. The deadlock's been broken.
I have a positive stat for that as well. Whenever Fred has scored, we have never lost.
Is that a true stat, or are we just...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a scruffy deflection, but look, as for this, I'll fucking take it, mate. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, of course.
Sancho with the assist. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Considering the first half that we've had, we definitely take it.
Yeah, imagine creating all the chances that we do, and the actual goal we score comes from a fucking deflection. Mad. Yeah, Tottenham will have to come at us now. That opens the game right up.
Yeah.
It's a scruffy deflection, but we take it. It's only took 20 shots to get one goal. Fuck me.
Fred, man of the match.
He's actually played really well. He has.
Yeah.
Right, come on. Don't be playing silly beggars now. Good head off from Varane there. Varane's been solid.
Samsung, who had Fred for first goal scorer?
No one.
Not even him.
Anthony's done really well as well. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Well played, Rashford. Well played. Oh, he's done solid there.
Yeah.
Really well. Oh, he's done him. Oh, what a save from the Reese. Oh, my God. Marcus Rashford done really well there. What am I seeing, eh? They're like different players. Good interception.
Yeah.
Good interception.
Yeah.
Rashford again, 1v1. Eric Dyer. Does he have him on toast? Oh, good block from Dyer. I think he's offside, though. Fuck me, what a save that is from the Reese. Oh, it's a great save.
Yeah.
Rashford could have had two.
That was a good shot. Unlucky he couldn't score there.
One more and I can relax.
Yeah.
I don't see Tottenham scoring two in this, but I can't see him getting one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, they just very nearly scored then. Fucking hell, Harry Kane. Jesus. Bit of a rocket, that, to be fair. I'm glad we got the goal, though. Jadon Sancho with the assist. Oh, we had Sancho in the team as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Kane, Josh Rice, Trippier. Oh, Newcastle kept a clean sheet. Oh, good header. Very good header away there from Rashford. He's just proven he can win the ball in the air.
Yeah.
Son puts a shit ball in. I'd say great ball in, but then. Oh, relax, Nick, relax. That's such a scruffy deflection, that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But one way or another, we were able to get the opening.
One way or another. I'm gonna get you one way. Oh, he's charged me pad. Okay, why don't play Fred up front next game? He's got it all for Dino. Fred's got it all. Oh. Who's got a yellow card there? Casemiro. Dan's got a yellow.
Yeah. 14 people in the chat once again. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well.
I don't know how that's a yellow card though.
Yeah.
That's a shitty yellow. Why do we always get shit refs?
It's in our DNA.
It's in the fucking refs DNA. Oh, Varane, what are you doing there? That was lackadaisical, that. Putting an early cross. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Perisic having a word with fucking Doherty.
Yeah.
This would be a very good 3 points for us. If we get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't want to speak too soon,
I
but
think yeah,
I
definitely,
said if we was to lose this game, we'd go 10 points behind Tottenham.
Yeah.
Especially with
And
Liverpool winning as well and Newcastle.
we needed
Yeah.
this win to create some pressure.
We've got it all. Yeah, we go 4 points behind Tottenham with a game in hand.
Yeah.
So, going into that Chelsea game, that'd be good. I don't want to count the chickens just yet. Well played, Fred. No, Casemiro will give it away again there. It is worrying me that, you know.
Yeah.
I see it happen so many times. Son in behind. Dallow's done well there. Very well. Ooh, Basuma right through the back of Bruno Fernandes there. Good ball from Varane. Fred, drop into that space. What the fuck is that? Becoming a really competitive game now.
Yeah.
You've got it all.
Ten Hag is not happy either.
I don't blame him. Some of the passes he's giving away, he's stupid. He's lucky Tottenham aren't on it, because if he was, he can punish her.
Dan saying it looks like all the refs that we are getting are trainees who are getting on the job training.
Yeah, they're all apprenticeships. That's what it feels like, anyway.
Adam saying there's the good and bad from Fred.
Good ball, good ball. Anthony's in behind. 1v1. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Not a bad effort.
Yeah.
Tries for that near post.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bit more wide than I thought, to be fair, but it's there. Go get the second. I will sit back and relax. I'll get me fucking. I'll make a brew. I'll chill. Right, play it in. Drill it in. Go on, Jaden. Sancho 1v1. Great block from Romero, that. Solid block. You can see why they've got such a good defensive record.
Yeah.
Casemiro wins it straight back off Harry Kane. Lovely pressure. Ooh, la la la. Ooh, la la la. You've got it all. I'm broken everything. Well played, Rashe. Win it again. Win it again. Ooh, two Tottenham players going for it at the same time. Bruno Fernandes picks the ball. Rashford's in behind. Oh, is that a penalty? Is it a penalty?
It's a pen.
Is it?
Yeah.
No?
1 sec.
No, he's give a goal kick. He's give a goal kick. Another shitty
Yeah.
decision. Fucking hell, man. What have we got to do to get a decision?
I'll have to see a replay once again.
It's clumsy from Dyer, that. He's pushing him.
Yeah.
The contact. His contact. His legs clash together. Fucking ref. Again. Well played, Rashford.
Yeah.
He's played really well as well, apart from his finishing. He can play as a number 9. I don't care what anyone says. We've had this debate so many times.
Yeah.
He can play as a number 9. Does he need to improve? 100% for sure.
Yeah.
But he has got qualities. He's got that electric pacing behind. He's become more physical now. Anthony absolutely tracking back there. I love that. Screaming at that. What do you mean? Focus on the play, man. Having a chat with Anthony when the attacking threat's on his side. Dallo, man.
Mike Chiaudo in the chat saying nice one.
Big up Mike Chialdo. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope you like the content. We have content every single day live from 6:30 or 7 o'clock. Previews, news shows, watch-alongs, different kind of fun interactive shows, quizzes and all that kind of stuff. So if you like football, you love Manchester United, hit that subscribe button and smash a like on the video, please. Try and get it above 20 likes if we can. If that's possible. Oh, you are such a legend. Thank you. Absolutely starving. Also, thank you. Big up the girlfriend. Absolute clutch mode. Thank you very much. Some Korean chicken and rice. Let's go. Okay. Free kick. Bruno drills it out wide to Dallo. Oh, it's a great ball in from Fred. Rashford fluffs it a bit. Sancho, what are you doing? Great tackle. Luke Shaw's on him. A little bit behind Marcus.
Adam is chat saying man has the Chinese arriving. Mike saying I like your food. Okay.
Yeah, man, got to get that Korean style chicken with rice. You know what I mean? All I've done since, well, not all I've done, but since 12 o'clock at work, I've not had any food. So all I've had is just beers. So, as we all know, the belly does get hungry. So, someone's down. Who's it? Is it Bruno?
$30 minutes to go.
You make any subs right now?
Yeah, I think
Who would you bring on?
I would bring on Ericsson and I would bring on Ronaldo.
For who?
I think I'll take off Sancho, and for Ericsson I would actually take off Fred.
Sancho and Fred.
Yeah.
We've actually had a percentage of people join who aren't currently subscribed to the channel.
Yeah.
So if you can do that, we'd really appreciate it. We give you great content in return, and you get to watch this lovely face every day. So sounds like a fair deal to me.
Fred is playing like prime Zidane. He's getting a doping test after the full-time whistle. Sam saying he got a new Brazilian passport. Lewis Jackson saying Zidane was just a poor man's Fred.
I don't know what that's about. I got a lemon in me chicken. I'm not about that life, I have to admit. Who puts lemon in chicken and fried rice? Like, what? Bit into one before and I was like, that should not be in there. I don't know why they put lemons in there, but it should not be in there.
Maybe you have to squeeze those lemons.
No, I don't want something zesty over like Chinese. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm too plain and boring. Fuck knows, but that lemon is going on there. I'm not eating that with my food. Don't mind peppers. Throw peppers in there by all means. But I'm only having a lemon if it's going in my whiskey.
Yeah.
I mean, or if I'm not well and I need like whiskey, lemon, and hot water. Make me feel better. Oh, yeah. Come on, mate. What's that? I'll tell you what, Fred's been in the wars in this game.
Yeah.
Well played. Right, Casemiro, come on. Great pass. Great pass. Everybody's free. Guys, make sure you all join us for the review after the game as well. We're going to have some different lads on. We're going to have the Irish Maverick, Gray, and we're going to have the Cynical Saint, my brother, Mr. Sam McCabe, on to give us their analysis. So make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah.
Come get in the comment section.
I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. I'll hold the fort down, Shreyas. Don't worry about it. People go, it's like ASMR. People could just listen to me chew fucking Chinese food. You lucky bastards. Good Twitcher play there from Casemiro. Thing is, when Dallo gets on his side, he can't play it into anyone. There's no target man to hit. Good tackle. Put a ball in. Put a ball in. Goes for a corner. Well done, Dallo. Been good on that right side today. Anthony and Dallo. Been really good. They look like they're developing a little bit of a partnership. And you can see why Ten Hag likes them inside forwards, because you get that overlap run and you drag them inside. It's a big channel on the right hand side. And I feel like that's what Sancho and Shaw should be doing a little bit more. Play a short one. Probably because they've got no one to hit in the box. No one of height anyway. $64 minutes on the clock. I do feel like we need a second just for that cushion. Because with quality like Kane and Son, they've done nothing all game, but you give them one chance, they'll put it away. Nearly a ball in behind for Fred. The Fredmeister there, Fredinho. Ooh! Casemiro with a bit of a shove there. Oh, normal drink. Oh, it's gone. Is that my normal drink? Oh. I could need like a hydrating drink to go down with this kind of food, you know what I mean? I've not got any chicken left. Oh, I have. A little piece at the bottom there. That was lovely. That lemon wasn't. Whew. 25 minutes to go. Are we confident we can get this in, lads? Women, people, guys, penguins. Oh, Rashford's in behind here. Marcus Rashford. Ugh. Ah, he's dragged it out wide. It's unfortunate. I don't see. You know what? I do not see Tottenham. I don't want to speak too early, but I don't see him posing any threat whatsoever. There's nothing that's worried me this game. It's been all us in their half. We've absolutely plastered them for 70 minutes straight. Varane fouls Kane's probably going to get a yellow card for that. Tell you what, he takes it out of the air, plucks it. Varane with studs in the back of his calf. Like a little bit of a sore on that, to be fair. What changes are we making, guys? People in the chat, who are you bringing on? What minute as well? Because usually around this mark now is when Ten Hag makes a change. But then does that change? I don't know. I don't think I'd make a change just yet. I'd wait till 75th, then bring on a Ronaldo. Oh! Good job, Varane was positioned correct there. Free on the left-hand side, Perisic. Oh, Harry Kane's there at the back post. Great save from David De Gea. Quality save. I think he was offside anyway, to be fair.
18
Still
people in the
did.
chat. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. We're on 662 subs right now. Please help us reach 670 within the stream itself.
Anthony, great. Oh no, the pass is a little bit off. Fred. Bruno! Bruno Fernandes! Let's go, he's got his goal. He was a talking point before the game, and he's fucking curled it in the top right corner. Let's go. The second goal that we needed, the cushion.
Finally.
Fucking beautiful.
Finally. Yeah.
Finally. He was a talking point, wasn't he, before the game show?
Yeah.
About him. Saying he's not got enough goals and assists so far. He's been contributing to the team, been doing well, but he's not been comparing to his stats when he first came.
Yeah.
And stats are everything, but goals are very important, especially in games like this. And he's just nestled it in the top corner there.
Yeah.
It's literally, it's pinpoint. It's another deflection off Dyer's leg. Falls beautifully to Bruno Fernandes, and he tucks it in. He tucks it in like it's your son and you love him to bits.
Yeah,
And you're putting him in bed and you're tucking him in. That second goal is exactly what we needed. Mate, I'll get the fucking martinis out. I'll get the pipe and slippers. And I'll put my feet up now. Because that is the second goal that we needed.
Yeah.
But they're just showing the replay here now. Harry Kane's offside, so even if he scored, it wouldn't have counted. But the save from De Gea, phenomenal. I love it. Exactly what we needed, that. I think there's a talking point in the middle, but because Harry Kane was offside, it counts anyway. He's counted it.
Yeah.
Because he flagged on. Can you play advantage on an offside? I don't know. Right, Tottenham, we have to go for it now.
Yeah. And now spaces are going to open up a lot more.
Yeah. And that's where Rashford comes into it.
Yeah.
It's a bit of connection there. Varane, Lissandro, Ayo. We're all looking after each other. I love it.
This is the
Whereas
first
last,
game, I think,
go
up until now, this is the first game wherein I would say that we played well for the entire time that we've been playing, and we've got the goals to show
yeah,
for it as well.
spot on that, Shares.
Yeah,
Absolutely spot on. Good header away again. I've been super impressed.
yeah,
Like with a sustained performance, because like I said, you see it in spells, don't you? 10
yeah,
games,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
you know you never see it for this long. We've dominated Tottenham, like a very
Yeah.
disciplined, defensively strong Tottenham, who've only
Adam
been beat
saying,
once.
Adam saying we finally don't have a negative goal difference. Finally.
I think Sancho's looking a bit leggy again.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for Bruno because he deserves that. He
yeah,
played really well this game. He's actually put in a captain's performance. Like it's, you don't see many from him, but he's 100% put in. Fred was my man of the match, but Bruno is just taking
yeah.
over that now for me.
And I would say the biggest factor about this game up until now has been that this has been one of the better midfields in the Premier League right now. If you look at that midfield, Højbjerg, Bentancur, and Bissouma, it is not an easy midfield to dominate.
No, yeah, you're right,
Yeah,
100%. They've all been on it from the start, though, haven't they? You saw the tempo straight off the bat from the first minute.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You could see he was up for it. They're just panning to Ronaldo now on the bench.
I think Sancho's gonna go off soon.
You think?
Yeah. Lewis Jackson in the chat saying 3 teams out of the top 6 played and 2 wins against them. Easy work.
Bruno Fernandes on the edge of the box. Plays it out to Anthony. Anthony's on the left-hand side now. Luke Shaw with the overlap, but doesn't get saw. Sancho. I prefer Sancho on the right, mate.
Yeah.
Bruno with a shot. Ooh. Tries drilling it. Bobbles a little bit in front of the keeper. I'm so happy for Bruno as well, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
between me and my mates, it was all the United fans, right? You won't, by the way, they absolutely slander Bruno Fernandes, but they was all saying he's not one of the best midfielders in the league. He's shit. Well, he's not shit, but he's average and all this. I'm like, listen, he might not have been performing relatively well for the past, I don't know, 6 months or whatever, but trust me, there is a player in there. No
Yeah.
player gets 18 goals, 12 assists, breaks Lampard's record for nothing, and has
Of
the highest.
course.
Fred's just absolutely spun in there. And then you play a shit pass, man. What you doing? He does that perfect, beautiful work and then fucks it up. What's he doing? And then does it again.
He could have slipped Rashford in.
Rashford's in now. Rashford! Oh, what a save! Lloris! Fucking hell, he's like a transformer. He's Megatron in disguise. What a save that is. Oh my god.
One thing for sure, I would say, Lloris has been man of the match for them today. Like, even though we scored 2 goals.
Hey, this could have been about 9-0. Honestly.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at the stats in this. 27
20.
shots. 27 shots and 10 on target. Fuck me. We have drilled them. Absolutely.
McTominay's coming on.
Ooh. Do you think for Casemiro?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be for Fred.
Good header that from that though.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a great header because he hadn't hit the target, but it's not a bad effort. Mate, Spurs have just give it away again.
They're
I
absolutely pressured. Absolutely pressured in their own box.
I think we've done really well, but I think they've been.
I think I actually would say the reason we are doing so well is the way we started this game. We just caught Spurs off guard. I don't think Conte or anyone expected us to actually start the game the way we did.
Everybody's free.
Adam saying, not gonna lie, this could be 4 or 5-0. We've completely dominated them in every department.
We have. My mate's gone to this game. I could have gone to this game as well, but I was like, no, you know what? I'll enjoy it on the watch along with my good friend Trey. Yeah, it's been lovely.
Yeah.
Anthony's coming off
For
McTominay. Yeah. Had that great effort in the first half, didn't it? Hit the post.
I think he had a couple
been
of good
great.
opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah. He's been really good. I've been super impressed with him. Bruno. Came from Sporting like Cristiano. He goes left, he goes right. Makes defenses look shy. He's a Portuguese magnifico. Bruno. 663 subs. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
You're fucking legends. Got up 10 subs today, and that's because of
Yeah.
you lot, so thank you. Hope you're all enjoying the game as well. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Who you've been impressed. Who's your man of the match? Early man of the match shout. Can't speak. Early man of the match shout. Sorry. What are you saying, Treyas?
It's tricky for the first time because all of them have been so good. Fred could have been, but I think at times Fred is just completely missed his passing up. I think Bruno definitely has to be in there for a shout. I think Bruno I think for this season, this is the best game that Bruno has had. Fred should be taken into consideration as well. I think it should be between Bruno or Fred.
Yeah, Bruno for me. 100%. Who's the man of the match, guys? Put it in the comment section down below. Hit us up on socials as well. If you don't follow us on Instagram or TikTok, there's some great clips on TikTok from the show, some funny ass clips. So make sure you check that out. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. If you want regular updates on United in terms of like injuries, transfers, all that kind of stuff, Dan does a really good job over on Twitter. So follow us on Twitter at Real Reds Talk. Like I said, all the handles are at the bottom. So just go ahead and follow them.
I think even Luke Shaw has had a really good game.
Yeah. He has been proactive. He's been aggressive. He's been very physical.
And he's
been good on the ball.
He's put loads of crosses in as well.
Stone's in. Oh, good tackle. Great tackle from Luke Shaw. Just the man who was just talking about.
Yeah.
Adam's love partner. Call him Luke Gray or Adam Shaw. Adam Shaw sounds better. We'll go with Adam Shaw.
Lewis Jackson saying Fred. Sam saying Fred for man of the match as well.
Okay, interesting. Now, Tottenham are 2-0 down. They're at Old Trafford. Oliver skip. They've fucked it. If that's who you turn into off the you're going to bring on an extra midfielder when you've already got 3 on the pitch.
They haven't really got any other options in the attack to switch about.
I would have gone for Lucas Moura, something a bit of like pace.
Yeah.
Threat. You know what I mean? I know he's not been in the best of form, but lovely Rashford. The turn there, the physicality. Skin him. It's Dyer, man. You got him. Oh, it almost picks up McTominay there. Very close. Very, very close. Listen, aside from finishing, Marcus Rashford had a really good game. I don't care what anyone like tries talking to me about. I'm going to speak to Sam about this in the review.
I would say if luck would have been on his side, he could have easily gotten a hat trick today.
Yeah, and people go, yeah, well, as a striker, you have to score. I get that, I understand it. But what Rashford's done in this game today, Ronaldo wouldn't do. He just wouldn't do it. He would not do it. He hasn't got the mobility. He hasn't got the pace to be doing running the lines, pressing high up. With that being said, though, I would. Oh, I thought they were scrapping then. Yeah, with that being said, though, I would bring him on Ronaldo on for the last 10 minutes. 100%.
Yeah.
Why not? You 2-0 up.
Actually, why not bring someone of the youth on as well?
Yeah, well, I saw Garnacho and Malacia warming up on the side before.
This is the best, I would say, best outing for them at the home stadium as well.
Yeah.
10 minutes to go.
Time we on? 5 to 10. What time are you on, Trez? Over there?
2:23 a.m.
20 past 2, yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's thinking why Shreyas not screaming. Oh, Rashford's played a lovely ball in behind there. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's done him. Bruno! 3-0.
Yeah, Bruno's man of the match.
3-0. Get in, Bruno Fernandes, my man
Yeah.
of the match. Oh, he's offside. He's offside.
Ah,
Is he though? Oh,
VAR.
maybe just. It'd be a shame if he is, because Rashford
Yeah.
played him in there,
And
he's done with the keeper.
yeah.
He sent. Listen, he sent Lloris to the gulag there.
Yeah.
Lloris is in the shadow realm after that dummy. I want to see this replay. If he just holds his run slightly, just a little bit there.
Ah.
I am super, super surprised at how dominant we have been over this Tottenham team.
Yeah.
We've absolutely dominated them from start to finish.
Exactly. And even though I do get the point that Richarlison is not available and Kulusevski are not available, this is still a very good Spurs side. They've got the concrete
We've got
defense
no
out.
Eriksen.
Yeah.
We've got no Christian Eriksen, so equally, we've got injuries ourselves.
We haven't got Martial either.
Exactly. Oh, I'm gutted that's been chalked off for Bruno, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got all my notes here. It's just like United chance, Bruno shot,
Yeah.
Rashford shot, red shot. Davinson Sanchez gone through the back of him again there. This ref is shit, absolutely shit.
Yeah. I still think we should have had that pen.
Well played, Luke Shaw. Great there at the back post. Combative. Get it away. Someone went for a high five with Luke Shaw, then he just got blanked. Yeah, that's a foul on Rashford, man. Come on. He's still down, holding his back as well. Bring Cristiano on. Come on.
Yeah.
You're 2-0 up, man. Seven minutes to go. Just typing something as well.
This is the first time that staying up for a late night match has actually paid off.
You can sleep sound tonight, Shreyas.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Tottenham have actually, considered defeat. The way they're playing now.
Yeah, they just thought they've offered nothing.
Yeah.
I was so worried about Son and Kane going into this game. And
Exactly.
Look, it's still 6 minutes on the clock. They could do something. But they have done nothing for 84 minutes. Absolutely nothing. Varane and Lissandro have been great in that respect as well, because they've just given no time on the ball whatsoever. Pressed high up, been aggressive on the front foot. Which you would never ever get from Maguire.
Yeah.
Never. Found it interesting how Conte brought on Davinson Sanchez and midfielders.
He had to bring someone on.
Ref looks absolutely nappy.
Yeah.
Elanga's coming on, I think.
Yeah. Someone had to actually come in. I mean, it is pretty visible now that they're knackered.
Eriksen as well, coming on. Lucas Moura's holding his ear.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's funny, I've got so many notes for United, but for Spurs, I've still got Kane dropping, causing problems, wing backs, too much space. That's all I've got for Spurs. It'd be interesting to see what some of the Spurs, these fan channels, what they say after this game.
Yeah,
Because Conte don't get criticised when he's winning games, but when he's losing and playing like this,
exactly.
there's going to be a lot of criticism.
Less than 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spurs have completely lost the intensity in their play.
Yeah.
Sancho's coming off.
He always brings Sancho off.
Yeah.
How long we got left? 3 minutes plus. How
3
much added
minutes.
time do you think? A couple of minutes?
Yeah, I think maximum 2.
All right, 2.
Two
Yeah,
to-
I agree.
yeah.
I agree. So your official man of the match, Shreyas, before
Bruno.
this?
I think Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super impressive today, Anna.
Yeah.
Everything off the ball, passing, great, shooting, decent.
I think the best factor about everything is like if you pick out any game that we played this season up until now, you would see Bruno running around a lot. There would be work rate. You would see him pressing a lot as well, but there was no coordination with the players around him. I think this is the first time players around him like Rashford, Anthony, and even Sancho, whoever has been around them has pressed in coordination. That's why Spurs have been completely shut down.
Hmm. Your boy Palestri's on the sideline as well.
Yeah.
Palestri and Garnacho. Ronaldo stood up with his bib on. But just leaning against the United sign.
Conte
Perisic
bringing on
coming
more
off.
defenders.
I thought Perisic went off when Anthony did, because Anthony had him in his back pocket.
Yeah. 17 people in the chat. Please make sure to like the stream. Help us reach 20 likes on the stream. We are on 18 likes right now. And please make sure to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are on 663 subscribers now. We went up by 11 subscribers within the stream itself. So thank you for that. Please make sure to support us. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Absolutely, I second that. Thank you everyone for tuning in, taking time out of your day to tune into the stream. We have watch-alongs every game, previews, reviews. I'm going to be a review after this game as well, so make sure you come join us for that. Me, Sam, and Adam, we're going to deep dive into this whole game. And I'm slightly losing my voice from screaming too much. Rashford, oh, Elanga's in behind it. Oh, shit touch. Has to be said. Shocking touch. Oh, Ronaldo's walking down the tunnel. Oh. Oh. Did you see that shot then?
Yeah.
Wow, that is very interesting. What did you think about that?
I know it for sure that I know what our what our live stream about tomorrow is gonna be about.
Yeah. If we was like a shit clickbaity talk sport kind of channel,
Yeah.
We just leave with a title tomorrow saying Ronaldo storms off and kicks
Yeah.
sideboard, shouts at Ten Hag.
I'm sure this is gonna get clipped up a lot. We're gonna be hearing a
Absolutely.
lot about this. Definitely a lot.
That's the annoying thing though, because they'll make it about that, but really the highlight should be on the great performance that we've had and the players that played really
Exactly.
well.
Yeah.
Ronaldo doing that knows that's going to gain attention. The spotlight's going to go on him rather than the team performing really well, and that ain't a team player. If Anthony
Yeah.
Martial does that, what Cristiano's just done, he gets absolutely slaughtered in the media. Absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah. Four
Luke
minutes
Shaw
of
for
our
it
time.
again. I don't want to grow old, missing a piece of my heart that you hold. 4 minutes at a time? Where the fuck have
Yeah.
we got 4 minutes from?
I don't know. Adam in the chat saying there is your headlines now. No United being positive. Ronaldo storming
Exactly.
off is the headline.
Yeah. That's my issue that I take with it. I
Yeah.
know I've just said it right then, but I have to repeat the point. If Anthony Martial does that and storms down because he doesn't get put on the pitch, he gets fucking mullered by the
Yeah.
English media, by everyone. It's unacceptable. I don't care if you're the greatest player in the world. Unacceptable. You can't be doing that. Your team just put in a fucking really good performance. You stand there, you wait until the end, you go shake the hands, and well done. You played really well there. You don't fucking walk off down the tunnel like a little toddler because they didn't bring you on. Oh. And you know, it's the same thing goes for the people. All these people criticising not starting Ronaldo. It's a back five. We've won 2-0. And Rashford's played really well. So Spurs have had nothing. Fred again, great. Oh,
Yeah.
Eriksen with a pivot. No, he's offside now.
Just a minute left.
Yeah. Oh, Luke Shaw, a bit of a nasty foul there. I don't wanna grow old, missing a piece of my. 1 minute until we go. Well, we'll 30 seconds after the game's finished. We'll have a little chat, and then we will go over to the preview. So to the review. Sorry. Make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do.
Yeah. 15 people in the chat already.
Just click the button.
Yeah.
Just literally on your phone. Swipe over, bottom right corner. Just easy as that. Easy peasy. And smash a like on the video. Harry Kane's in here. Lissandro puts him on a butty. Oh, he boots it away. He's going to get booked for
Yeah.
that. Oh, he didn't get booked. Surprised. Oh, has he? Oh, he's going for a throw-in.
Yeah. Oh, I think
Oh,
he
no,
kept
it's
it in.
corner.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm sure he booted it out.
Yeah.
So this is last attack now from Tottenham.
Yeah.
You can basically say the game is certified won. And Son puts in a terrible ball. It hits a Tottenham player. And we've won.
Yeah.
We won the game. Manchester United 2, Tottenham 0, Ten Hag 1, Conte 0. Never met before previously. And he's done him. He's done listen, he's done Conte, he's done Arteta, and he's done Jurgen Klopp. Put some respect on Eric Ten Hag's fucking name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tactically outdone all of them. 2 world-class managers, 1 really good manager.
And we got another subscriber and we are on 664 now.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. That's 10, I think it's 10 or more subs today. Well, on this watch along.
Yeah.
So, look, all the team celebrating, hugging together. That's what you want to see. Unity.
Yeah.
Unity, pride, passion. I love that. Lissandro's the leader there as well. I love
Yeah.
him. Lloris deserves a shout. It has to be said. Some of the saves he made in that game were
If Lloris
phenomenal.
didn't have the game that he actually had today, Spurs could have easily lost this with 7-8 nil.
Yeah, that's a great performance from United. I wish I was in that stadium right now. I really do. Ten Hag having a massive hug with Bruno.
Yeah.
And
Bruno needed this performance really badly. Really, really badly. He needed
yeah,
this performance.
I feel like the weight of the world lifted off of him
Yeah.
now. I'd be interested to see what he says about Ronaldo. Look, team, but Fred with a great game. Oh man, it's so happy.
Nah.
I'm so happy to see them all smiling and I'm buzzing for the win.
Now we wait another 5
I
months.
feel like they're my children. You know what I mean?
I'm saying now we wait another 5 months for Fred to perform like this.
Yeah, talk about blowing hot and cold. He was fucking. He was poisoned. Not poisoned. Sorry, he was fucking acid today. If you want to talk about hot, he was really good. Yeah, great performance. Like I said, guys, we will be going for a review now. Me, Sam, and Adam are going to be really interested to hear their thoughts on a lot of the things. A lot of things to go through with a fine tooth comb. And yeah, Manchester United 2, Spurs 0. We're catching up on that top 4 race. Very interesting times. Thank you for joining me, Shreyas, as always. Very late in India right now. People don't realise it's like 2:30, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So this is dedication. You talk about, a lot of people don't mention international fans in this guy right here, 3 in the morning. And look, United have returned him a little present in return. So thank you, Shreyas. Do you have anything final to say before we head off?
Once again, it is the first time that staying up doesn't really feel that much of a nightmare for me. A good performance, a very, very balanced performance as well. And yeah, make sure to stick around. The review is going to be live in about the next 10 to 15 minutes. And thank you for all the new subscribers who've come in. We've gained about 11 to 12 subscribers within the stream itself and 18 likes to the stream as well. So thank you for all the support that you've been giving us. And make sure to follow all the socials that are within the graphic below our screens. And yeah, 2-0 Manchester United couldn't have had a better result today.
Perfect. See you later, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the review in about 10 minutes.